Hello friends, I'm Neshik, and today in this video I'll teach you how to make a professional and beautiful e-commerce website for absolutely free. To create this online store, we'll be using only best and free resources. And for the design, features and functionalities of this website, I have taken inspiration from the top e-commerce websites in the world like Amazon, Walmart, Flipkart and AliExpress. This e-commerce website, although made using only free resources, has all the basic and essential features that a professional e-commerce website must have. In this website, you can create any kind of products, whether it be simple product, sale product, variable or digital products, any kind of products. And a customer can come to your website, add to cart any product, and when they do that, shipping cost and tax will automatically be calculated based on the shipping address and product's weight and dimension. And then they can do the checkout and choose the payment gateway. Now the best thing over here is that you don't have to go to any third-party website like PayPal or any other website. You can accept credit and debit card payments right on your website, because we will be securing our website with SSL Certificate, and I'll show you a live payment in this tutorial. And once the payment is done, the customer gets the order detail that they can later use to track their order. And every time an order is placed on your website, you will be notified through email. This free e-commerce website has many features that even premium themes and plugins don't offer, like the wishlist feature, order tracking feature, variation swatches, and obviously the clean and modern website design. And obviously not to mention that this website is 100% mobile and tablet friendly, and it is also optimized for best SEO settings so that you get better ranking on Google's search results. And you don't need any technical or programming knowledge to create this website. It's just simple drag and drop. Let me show you. Now first of all, this is the website that we'll be creating in this video. As you can see on your screen, this is the amazing website. Now over here you will see at the top we have this simple top bar. If you see this color, this is the primary color that I have chosen for this website. Obviously if you want, you can choose some other color, like you can choose orange, red, any other color for your website. I have chosen this color. In the top bar you can display some messages. For example, I have displayed this message: free shipping on orders over $70 or $100. You can change this thing, you can change this message. You can also add some links in this thing, just like we have added this menu link. You can create a small menu over here, or you can also do one thing, you can create or you can showcase different social media icons over here. Then after that you will see your header. So this is a very simple but a very beautiful header. At the left hand side you can display your website's name, or if you want you can display your website's logo or your brand's logo or your company's logo. Then in the middle you will see this menu, and obviously we'll go through all the different pages, all the different links over here. But before that, let's see some other things. Over here at the extreme right you will see few icons. There are 4 icons available. First icon, if you click on this icon, you can search for any product or from here. So many times it happens, you might have seen in e-commerce website, when you search for a product, actually post is getting searched. But here that is not the problem. If you search for a product, actual product will be searched. Then the next icon is this heart icon. If you click on this, you will be redirected to the wishlist page. So here, as you can see, this is your wish list. You have added this product in your wish list. I'll show you how a customer can add this product or any other product in the wish list. Then the third icon over here is this user icon. As you can see, when you hover over this, you will be redirected to the login or register page. If you click on this icon, you will be redirected to this page. So you can either log in, or if you have not already created an account, you can simply enter your email address and create a new account. Then finally we have this search icon. If you click on this, you will see this right sidebar over here, and you can see all the products that you have added in the cart. Right now we don't have any product, that's why we see empty. Let's again go back to our home page. Now in the home page, as you can see, we have divided our home page into different sections. This is your first section, or you can call it your hero section. Then after that we have our category section, we have our new arrival section, or recently added product section, then so on and so forth. We have different sections. Now in the first section, as you can see, you can use this as a hero section, or you can use this to promote different products, or if you want you can use this to promote different discounts or different coupons. Here I have given a simple subtitle, a title, and I have given some text over here. Then we have this simple call to action button. When you click on this button, you will be redirected to the shop page. Then we have added this image in the background. Now there is a link given in the video description below. If you click on that link, you can download all these images for free. So whatever images I have used on this website to create this website, I have given everything for absolutely free. And in this, I'll also show you how you can create these kind of banners. So as you can see, this is a banner that I have created. This is an image banner, and to create this image banner, we will not be using Photoshop or CorelDRAW. We'll be using a free online website, and using that we'll create beautiful banners like this one. Then when you scroll down, you will see another section, which is your category section. So once you hover over this, as you can see, a very subtle animation, and if you click on this, you will be redirected to that particular category. For example, if you click on t-shirt, you will be redirected to the t-shirts category, and you will see all the different t-shirts that are added on this website. Then you will see next section is your new arrival section. So here you can feature different products on your website, and you can showcase them on your homepage. Now, as you can see, when I hover over any product, what happens is the product image changes, and in this price changes to this add to cart option. If you see, the price is $30. When I hover over this product, this changes to add to cart link. So a customer can, add this product to their cart from the homepage itself. Then you will see this small icon over here, heart icon. If you click on this icon, this product will be added to your wish list, and you will get this notice. You will get this pop-up. Now you can go to your wish list page, or you can just cancel that notice. Then after that, we have some more options. In the next section, I have displayed different icons. So I'm saying that I'm giving free shipping on orders over maybe $100, $200, whatever amount you want. Then we have dedicated support, money back guarantee, whatever you want, you can add these icons like this one. Then you have popular items this week. We'll see how to create this section as well. And finally, you have some images of your website. And at the bottom, you have your footer. You can see this footer is like this. Obviously, if you want, you can change the style and layout of your footer as well. Then after that, we have some more pages. We'll see how to create the shop page, which obviously is a very important page. You can see this is how your shop page will look like. Here you can see all your products in one single place. A customer can also do some more things. For example, they can search for a particular product from this page, or if they want, they can also filter products based on different criteria. For example, if they want to filter products based on price, for example, I want to see products which are under $100. So only products from $10 to $50. So I'll select this option and click on filter. Now, as you can see, all the products which are under $50 will be displayed. Similarly, you can just click on man, and after that you will see only those products which come under this man category or men category. Then you can also filter products based on different colors. So if you want only black color product, you can click on black, then you will see only black color products. Obviously, I have not made the changes properly, but if you click on this black color product, you will see the black option over here. Now, if you open any single product, you will see this is how your single product page looks like. And you will see you can also change the layout of this product. I'll show you how to do that. For example, here we have the gallery images at the left hand side. If you want, instead of left hand side, if you want to bring them at bottom, you can do that thing as well. And there's so many different designs available. When you hover over this image, as you can see, it automatically gets zoomed in. And if you click on this, you will see this light box. So you can see like this. Then at the right hand side, you can see different details related to this product. For example, the title or the name of the product. The original price of this product is $25, but this is on discount for $21. You will see customer, if there is any customer review, you can see that thing as well. This is the short description, and after that, if this product is available in multiple colors or multiple sizes, you can create those variations as well. I'll show you how to do that thing as well. So if you can have different pricing for different colors and different sizes. For example, you can have the same t-shirt available in different sizes. For small size, you can have maybe $20. For medium size, you can make it $25 and so on. And here also on single product page as well, we have the add to wishlist page or add to wishlist icon or link. Then some meta details are given. For example, the categories and tags are given over here, and you can also use this image just to make sure, just to make your customer feel relaxed that this is using a secure checkout process. Then when you scroll down, you'll see long description, some additional information about the product, and if there is any review on this product, you can see those things as well. Or if you want, obviously you can leave your own review over here. Then you will see different related products. So if you don't like this product, or if a customer doesn't like this product, they have this related products, they can now choose some other product. Now let's do one thing. Let's add any product in the cart and let's see how this entire process works. So for example, if I want to add this product in my cart, I can click on this button, add to cart button, and this thing will automatically pop up for me from the right hand side. I have this shopping cart over here. If I want, I can increase or decrease the quantity, the price and everything will automatically upgrade. As you can see, the subtotal is now $60 instead of $30. Or if you want, you can now go to your cart page. So if you click on view cart, you will be redirected to your cart page. You can see the shipping cost over here. You can also see taxation and everything. Or if you have a coupon code, you can enter that coupon and you can get some discount with this coupon code. Then finally, if you want, you can go to proceed to checkout. Now, if you see over here in the checkout page, I have done few changes over here. First of all, this is a multi-step checkout. So as you can see, instead of one step, it is a multi-step checkout. Obviously, if you want single step checkout, you can have that option as well. So I have given 3 steps. First, you have to enter your billing details. Then you have to enter your delivery details. And finally, you make the payment. And with this, I have also done one thing. I have removed all the other links, all the distractions from top. So if you see, all the different menus, all the different links, all the different icons from top is now removed. And that is because I don't want any distraction on the checkout page. I don't want my customer to go back to some other page and so on. I want to remove all the distractions. I want my customer to just do the checkout from here. Now the customer can simply enter that details. So let me very quickly do that. Alright, so as you can see, I've entered some basic details over here, first name, last name, all these basic details. Now, if a customer is visiting this website for the first time, you can also give them this option. They can simply tick mark this thing and it will automatically create an account for this customer based on all the details provided over here. And if this customer wants to ship this product to a different address, they can select this option as well. Now they can simply click on continue to checkout. In the next step, they will see the subtotal, what is the shipping, what is the tax and all. And finally, they can go to the checkout page and here they can make payment through credit card, debit card, or they can make payment through PayPal or cash on delivery or any other payment option or payment gateway that you want to enable. For example, I select this option and after that I click on place order. Now, once the order is placed, this customer will get this page. This customer will get all the details related to the product. For example, this customer will get the order number, order date, all these details will be seen from here. Now the customer can again go back to the home page. Now, because we have selected that option, create an account is automatically created for this customer. And this customer can now go to this dashboard or my account. They can click on orders. They can see all the orders that they have placed from here. They can click on view and they can see the status of the product. So they can see the order number. This order was placed on this date and it is currently processing. So once the order is delivered or once the order is shipped, this thing will automatically change. I'll show you how you can change this thing as well. Or if the customer wants, they can simply click on track order. They can enter the order ID. They can enter the billing address and click on track, and this will track their order details. Now in this website, we'll also create some other pages, like we'll see how to create the contact page and we'll also see how to create this blog page. Now this is really important. We'll see how to create different blogs, how to create different blog posts. And this thing is important because this will help you to get some extra traffic, some organic traffic through Google search results. Alright guys, so this was a very short demo of the exact same website that we'll be creating in this video. I hope you guys like the demo website. Now if you like the demo website and if you want to create this website, make sure you watch the complete tutorial. And before we proceed further, also make sure to click on the subscribe button and select that bell icon so that you don't miss any future notification. And if you find this video helpful, give a thumbs up to this video, share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you use. And throughout the video, if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can always leave them in the comments section below. Alright guys, now let's start creating this website. Okay, so to create any kind of website, whether it's an e-commerce website, a simple blog, business website, membership website, any kind of website, we need 2 basic things: a domain name and a hosting account. A domain name is simply the name or the URL of your website. For example, blogdude.com, youtube.com, google.com, nayashik.com, all these things are different domain names. So we also have to register a domain name on the internet so that whenever someone wants to visit your website, they can simply enter this domain name in the URL bar and they can land on your website. Now the second and the most important thing about your website is your hosting account. So hosting is basically a computer wherein your entire website is saved. So if you see this entire website from top to bottom, all the different images, all the different media files, all the different products and pages, all the different database and all. So this entire website is saved in a computer and that computer is running 24/7. So that whenever someone wants to visit your website from any particular country at any given time, they can always visit your website because your website is always live, your website is always up and running. Now hosting is the most important thing about your website because everything related to your website is directly or indirectly dependent on your hosting. For example, your website speed, your website's performance, the user experience on your website, everything is totally dependent on your hosting. In fact, even your ranking on Google search results is totally dependent on your hosting. Now there are literally thousands of different hosting providers available in the market, but unfortunately only a handful of them are really good enough to consider. But you don't have to worry about that. You can simply open a new tab and type in blogdo.com/FC. Now FC stands for FastComet, and this link is also given in the video description below. So you don't even have to type in that thing. Simply click on that link and you should be redirected to this page. Now here as you can see, we'll be using this cloud hosting, and there are 3 different plans available over here: Fast Cloud, Fast Cloud Plus and Fast Cloud Extra. Now this is the only investment that we have to make. We have to purchase this hosting. Rest everything you will get it for free. I'll show you how you can get your theme, plugins and page builder for absolutely free. And for hosting, we just cannot get it for free. You have to get some hosting to make your website online. And in my experience, this is the best price to performance hosting, and that is the reason why we are going with this hosting. Now you can see there are different features available with different plans. If you scroll down, you can see about these features. If you hover over this, as you can see, with this we get cPanel and Softaculous app installer, which are very important to install the WordPress software that we'll be using. We also get free daily backups. So even if something happens to your website, you have the daily backup. You can easily restore your website. We also get free Cloudflare CDN. This will help you to improve your website security and also improve your website speed. Then after that, we also get free SSL certificate so that we can accept online payments on our website. We get BitNinja server security to make sure that our website security is very tight, very good. Then with this, you also get free website transfer and domain transfer. So if you have already created your website on some other hosting, or if you have registered your domain name on some other hosting or some other website, you can contact them. I'll show you how to contact them and how you can get that thing done. But you can contact them and you can, migrate your website from that hosting to this hosting, from any hosting to FastComet hosting. With this, you also get few advanced features. For example, you get 2 times more CPU and RAM, 3 website free transfer, free private DNS and so on. You can scroll down and you can see more details about these different plans. For example, with this plan, with the middle plan, you are getting 25 GBs of SSD space. Now, most of the companies, most of the hosting providers, they use the HDD space. They use that space, or they use HDD hosting to host your website. But unfortunately, when your website is hosted on HDD server, your website speed and performance is very bad. But here these guys are using the SSD space, and that to RAID 10 configuration SSD space. So if you see this option, SSD storage at the left hand side, if you hover over this, you can read that these guys are using RAID 10 configuration of SSD space. So your website speed is approximately 20 to 30 times faster as compared to other hostings. And because this is RAID 10 configuration, your data is also pretty much secure. Then again, as I said earlier, you can just scroll down, read more about these different features. Now for most of you guys, I would recommend you to start with this middle plan, Fast Cloud Plus plan. This is the best plan for e-commerce website to start. In future, if you want, you can also upgrade to Fast Cloud Extra. But for starting, I would recommend you to just start with this Fast Cloud Plus plan. So select this option and click on this Get Started button. Now you'll be redirected to the second page, and here you have to register a new domain name. So whatever domain name you want to register, type in that domain name. For example, if you want to type in some website, for example, I want to register this domain name, nayeshsheikh.com. So I can type in Nayesh over here. From here, I can select .com, .net, .org, .in, whatever domain name extension you want. You can see all the different domain name extensions are available. Now, if you already have a domain name which is hosted or which is purchased from some other website, for example, from GoDaddy or Namecheap, you can select this option. I already have a domain name, and you can enter that domain over here. For example, I have this domain name purchased, fahem.in. So I can select this option, and now I can use this domain name with this website or with this hosting. Just to remind you that this option is only available for those people who have already registered their domain name on some other website. If you have not yet registered a new domain name, you can just type in this, or you can just select this option, register domain, type in the domain name that you want to register and click on proceed, or you click on this option, use this domain. Now you'll be redirected to the final step. Here, first of all, you just have to enter your basic information. For example, your first name, last name, your address, phone number, all these basic information. Now, these 2 things are very important over here, your email address and master password. So whatever email address and master password you enter, make sure you remember this thing, because this will be pretty useful in future. So whenever you want to come to your FastComet cPanel, FastComet control panel, you'll have to enter this email address and master password. So make sure you remember this thing. Then when you scroll down, you have the product information. Under this plan, make sure you have selected Fast Cloud Plus. Under data center location, this thing will automatically be selected for you based on your location. Now, because I'm from India, I'm from Mumbai, for me, Mumbai data center is located. Now, if you're from some other country, for example, if you're from somewhere from Australia, for you, Sydney data center location will be selected. If you're from some other Asian country, for you, maybe Tokyo data center might be located for you or might be selected for you. So whatever data center location is selected for you, just keep it as it is. Under period, make sure it is 12 months so that you can get the best discount. If you change this thing, you won't get much discount over here. Then when you scroll down, you can enable domain privacy or you can also disable this option. It is all up to you. Then when you scroll down, you have to finally enter your credit card, your debit card or your ATM card number over here. So your card number, expiry date, CVV number, all those information can be entered over here. Now make sure you have any one of these cards, American Express, Visa, MasterCard or Discover. Now I'm saying this thing because most of the people in India have the RuPay card, and that is a domestic card which is not accepted outside India. So make sure you have a Visa or a MasterCard, which are very common throughout the world. Or if you want, you can also do one thing, you can also make payment through PayPal. So it all depends on you. Then finally at the bottom, you will see your final pricing. Now your final pricing might differ based on different things, based on the discount that you're getting, and also based on different factors like if you're selecting domain name or not, but it would be something between $50 to $70 or $80. So for me it is $67 because I'm getting 70% discount. Sometime you get 60%, sometime you get 70%, sometime you get 65%. So for me I'm getting the maximum discount of 70%. Now finally make sure you tick mark these two things and click on complete order. Now once you click on complete order, you have to come to this website my.fastcomet.com, and here you have to enter that email address and master password which you have entered in your previous step, and after that click on login. Now this is your FastComet cPanel. You have to scroll down, you will see there are several options over here. Now this option is pretty important, support tickets. Click on this option and click on submit ticket. So if you have selected that option that you already own a domain name and if you have entered that domain name over here, so basically if you want to migrate your domain name from GoDaddy or some other website to FastComet, or if you want to migrate your entire website from another hosting to FastComet, you can select this option. So you can select website transfer, you can enter all your website details over here, all your hosting details, control panel, username and password, and click on submit. And after that they will submit or they will migrate your website from that hosting to FastComet. Similarly, if you have some other problem, you can again come back to this page. If you have any queries, any questions related to billing, related to general support, mail support, you can contact them from here. Then after that, again, you can come back to your homepage, FastComet homepage, scroll down, and here you'll see your domain name will be entered. And besides your domain name, you'll see this button, CP button, which stands for control panel. Click on this button. Again, you'll have to enter your master password. So do that and click on proceed. Now this is your cPanel. And this is pretty important. You might have seen this thing quite often because almost all the hosting providers use a very similar cPanel. Now the very first thing that you have to look over here is this option at the right hand side, primary domain. So your primary domain will be given over here, and make sure you have DV certificate written at the right hand side. And you also have this logpad over here. Okay, make sure you have this DV certificate and logpad over here. So this basically says that your website, your domain name has SSL installed on it. If you don't see DV certificate written over here, you can do one thing. You can click on this search bar. You can search for Let's Encrypt. You will see this option, Let's Encrypt SSL. Click on this option. Now scroll down, and from here you can select the domain name on which you want to install SSL. So for example, if I want to install SSL on this domain name, fahem.in, I can select this thing and click on issue, and after that I can click on issue again, and after that SSL will be successfully installed on your domain name. Now once you have successfully installed SSL on your domain name, now you can install WordPress on that particular domain. So to do that, again click on this search form and search for Softaculous App Installer. You will see this option, Softaculous Apps Installer. Click on this option. Now you can use this to install any app on your domain name. So as you can see, there are so many different apps over here. WordPress, Joomla, we have WHM, CS, Open, Real Estate, any software that you want to use on your website. So in this case, we want to install WordPress on our domain name. So click on WordPress, and after that click on this blue install button. Now once you click on that button, you will be redirected to this page. Now first of all, you have to select the latest version of WordPress. So make sure you have selected the latest version. In this case, it is 5.6. If you're watching this video a few years after I have uploaded it, obviously this might differ. Then after that, you have to choose protocol. So make sure under protocol you have selected HTTPS. Now there are two options, one is HTTP and another one is HTTPS. Make sure you have selected this one, HTTPS one. This is the more secure one. Then after that you can select the domain name on which you want to install WordPress, and after that the third option is in directory. So in directory, under this option WP will be automatically typed in for you. Make sure you delete that WP and make sure this thing is blank for you. Then in the next setting you have your site settings. So here you can give your website some name, so you can enter some name for your website. For example, I'll just enter blog dude over here, so you can enter your website's name, company name, brand name. You can enter that name over here. Then under site description you can describe your website in few words. So however you want to describe your website, in 2 or 3 words you can describe your website. You can change these things later on as well, your site name and site description. I'll show you how to do that thing. Then when you scroll down, you have very important option. You have option related to your admin account. Now by default your username is admin and password is pass. Obviously very important, make sure you change this thing. If you don't change this thing, and for anyone to hack your website will be pretty easy because they already know your username and password. So make sure you change this thing. So for this I'll type in this thing, and for password I'll delete it and type in some other password. Then after that you will see your admin email address. Some random email address will be given over here. Delete it and type in your own personal email address. Now once you do this thing, go at the bottom and click on install. Now WordPress has started installing on your domain name. This is a very short process, hardly takes 2 or 3 seconds. As you can see, it is already installed on your website. Now you'll get 2 different links. First link is your website link. So if you open this in a new tab, this is how your website is looking right now. And second link is a very important link. This is your dashboard link. So if you open this link in a new tab, this is how your dashboard looks like right now. Now this page, this dashboard page is the most important page of your website, because from this page you will be controlling your entire website. So if you want to change the style or appearance of your website, if you want to add any feature functionalities to your website, if you want to manage comments, manage pages, everything will be done from this page. And whenever you want to come to this page, simply type in your website name. After that, put a /wp-admin. You will land on this page. Now whenever we install WordPress on a new domain name, there are a few basic settings that we have to do, and there are a few basic things that we have to understand. Now first of all, this is your dashboard, and under your dashboard, on your dashboard you will see there are several widgets available. Now these widgets are not really useful, so you can do one thing, you can just untick all these things from here. So click on screen options and I'll untick all these widgets from this page. Now later on in this video, when we install our new theme and new plugins, those themes and plugins will give us some really useful widgets to be placed over here. So on this page, on the home page, on the dashboard page, you will see how many orders you have received, what is the total income that you have received, which product is selling the best, or which product has the best rating. All those things can be seen from the dashboard itself, but that is later on. Now at the left hand side you have several options. First option is dashboard, and we have seen that thing. Second option is your post option. So from this option we'll be creating different blog posts. So I've shown you under blogs we have created different blog posts. So those things will be created from here. Then the third option is your media option. So all those different media files, all these different images that you see on your website, everything will be present over here. So if you want to upload new media file, you can do it from here. Or if you want to manage already uploaded media files, you can do that thing from here. Then after that we have our pages option. Obviously we'll be using this option to create different pages like your home page, about page, contact page, those different pages. Then we have the comments option. Obviously will be used to manage different comments. So if you want to approve, unapprove any comment, if you want to reply to any comment, if you want to delete them, mark them spam, you can do everything from here. Then we have another very important option, which is your appearance option. Now under your appearance, you will see there are few themes which are already installed for you, and one theme is already activated for you. So in this case 2021 theme is activated for me. Now this style of your website that you see right now, this is how your website is looking. This appearance, this style of your website is because of this theme, 2021 theme. So the theme is basically, let me actually do one thing. Let me show you one thing. If you just activate some other theme, for example, if I just activate 2019 theme, if I again go back to my website and refresh it, now as you can see, your website design is completely changed. So this is basically what a theme does. A theme changes the appearance and style of your website. Now you should always make sure that you have only one theme installed and activated for you. So all these extra themes, you can just delete them from here. So they don't have any extra space. You don't have any extra thing on your website that you don't need. Then after that you have the plugins option. Now under plugins, you will see that few plugins will be already installed for you. You can do one thing, you can delete them because we don't want any extra plugins on our website. Because if you have more themes and plugins, extra themes and plugins on your website, that will make your website load slower. So obviously we don't want that thing. We want our website to load very fast. Now what is a plugin? A plugin is basically your software or an add-on that will add some extra features and functionalities to your WordPress website. For example, right now we don't have any feature or functionality related to e-commerce. We cannot create any products, customer cannot add them to the cart, they cannot do the checkout and all. So to add all these features, we'll be using different plugins. So later on in this video, you'll see I'll be using different plugins and I'll explain you what plugin is used for what purpose. So you'll see that thing later on in this video. Then at the left hand side, you will see the settings option. Click on that. First of all, you have your general setting. Now under general setting, as I said earlier, you can change your site title and description from here. So if you have not already changed it, you can change it from here. Then when you scroll down, make sure under your admin email, your personal email address is given over here. Then under membership, make sure you tick mark this thing. Anyone can register. Very important. If you don't tick mark this thing, no customer will be able to come to your website and they will not be able to create account. Obviously, we don't want that. We want our customers to create an account on our website. So make sure you tick mark this thing. Then based on your country, based on your location, you can select your time zone. So for me, because I'm from India, I'm selecting the Kolkata time zone. Then you can click on Save Changes. Now under settings, you will see there is another option, permalinks option. Click on that. And by default, day and name will be selected or some other option will be selected for you. Now make sure you select post name option and after that click on Save Changes. Okay, very important. Make sure you have selected this post name and click on Save Changes. Now again, come back to your dashboard. And with this, all the basic settings related to your website is now 100% completed. Alright guys, now let's do one thing. Let's start with the theme so that we can change the style of this website, and with that theme we'll also get few plugins. And for extra plugins, after we install the theme, we can install those plugins as well. So let's start with the theme. So the theme that we'll be using for this tutorial is called Woostify theme. And to install this theme, you have to open a new tab and type in blogtool.com/Woostify. And again, this link is also given in the video description below. So you don't even have to type in this thing. Simply click on that link and you should be redirected to this theme or this page. Now this theme is also available in the premium version, but we are going to use only the free version. So to download the free version, click on this download button. After that, they will ask your email address. Enter your email address and click on download and subscribe. Or if you want, you can just select this option. No thanks, I just want to download the theme. So if it does not require your email, you can also download it without email. Then you will be redirected to this page here. Click on this download now button and this theme will start downloading for you. Now once it is done, you can again come back to your dashboard and click on appearance. Click on add new. Click on upload theme and you can now choose this file from here and click on install now. So this theme is now getting installed on your website. Now once it is installed, you will get this option. You can simply click on this middle link, activate link. Click on this activate link and this theme will be activated for you. And as I said earlier, because we want only one theme installed and activated, so this extra theme, we can click on this thing and we can now delete this theme as well. And now again, if you go back to your website and refresh it, you will see your website looks a little bit different. And obviously we'll see how to convert this website into something amazing and beautiful like this one. Now first of all, let's do one thing. Let's install some plugins as well. So all the other plugins that we need, let's install those plugins as well. So first of all, we need Elementor page builder, which is again a free page builder. And to download that page builder as well, open a new tab and type in blogtool.com/Elementor. And again, as I said you earlier, this link is also given in the video description below. So you don't even have to type in this thing. Click on that link and you should be redirected to this page. Now this is also available in free and also in premium version, but we'll be using only the free version. So you can now click on this get started button, which is given at the top. As you can see, let me again show you. If you go back, you can see this get started button. Click on this get started button. And after that, if you want, you can select these options, or if you want, you can simply skip them. So you have this skip option. Click on skip. Again, you can just skip this page or you can select some option. And after that, they will ask you whether you already have a WordPress website or not. So yes, we do have a WordPress website. So we'll select yes and click on continue. Now this will ask your website link. So just enter your website link over here and click on check for WordPress. Now once you see this option, after that you will see this page and now you can click on install Elementor. Now you'll see this page, and here at the bottom right corner you'll see this install now button. Click on that button, install now button, and after that this plugin will be installed for you. Once it is installed, you can now also activate this plugin. So let's wait. So as you can see, you get this activate plugin link. Click on this button, activate plugin button, and this plugin is also activated for you. Again, let's come back to our dashboard. Now let's do one thing. We need some more plugins for this website. So we can do one thing. We can click on plugins from the left hand side, click on add new. And from here we can search for those plugins. Now the most important plugin that we need is WooCommerce. So you can just search for WooCommerce over here. And you will see this plugin over here, WooCommerce by Automatic. Okay, you can see 5 million plus active installations. Make sure you install this one. Make sure you don't install any other plugin, just this WooCommerce plugin by Automatic. Now once it is installed, we don't need to activate it right now. We can activate it later because we need to install few more plugins. So once we install all those plugins, after that we can install all the plugins at once. So don't activate it right now. Just let it be as it is. Now the next plugin that we need is called Contact Form 7. So if you just search for contact, you will see that plugin. This is the one, as you can see, Contact Form 7. Again, click on install now, and this also has more than 5 million active installations. Then the next plugin that we need is called Variation Swatches. So if you just search for swatches or variation, you will see that plugin. There are multiple plugins for this purpose. I want to use this one, Variation Swatches for WooCommerce by Imran Ahmed. So select this plugin and click on install now again. And again, once it is done, finally we need one more plugin, which is the Wishlist plugin. Now all these plugins that we're using, these are all very lightweight plugin, so you don't have to worry about that. Now this time we want to use this one, TI Wishlist plugin by Template Invaders. So make sure you install this plugin as well. Now once these plugins are installed, you can again go back to plugins page. So click on this plugins from the left hand side, and now instead of activating one by one, you can just tick mark this option. This will select all this option, and under bulk action select activate and click on apply. So this will activate all the plugins at once. And now as you can see, you will get several pages over here, several options. Just click on dashboard. And now you have this option over here. And as I said earlier, once we install few plugins, we'll get some widgets over here. So we have few widgets. These are really important ones. So actually I don't want this Elementor one. So I'll click on screen option. I'll untick the Elementor one. And now using these widgets, you can see what is the net sales, how many orders are awaiting processing, how many orders are on hold. You can see all these options. And if there is any new review available, you can see that option as well. Then you will see this option. You will see this notice, welcome to WooCommerce Wishlist plugin. Now you can run this setup wizard. So click on this button, run this setup wizard, and you just have to click on let's go. Now this will set up this page for you. So this will basically create this page for you. And the default page name will be default wishlist, and it will automatically create for you. So click on continue. Then where do you want your wishlist button? Button position, we want after add to cart button. So if you open any particular product, if for example, if you open this product, you can see after the add to cart button, we have this add to wishlist button. So after add to cart button, now again click on continue. Then again just click on continue, and finally you'll see this step, click on continue. And once this thing is done, click on this button, return to WordPress dashboard. Now if you click on pages from the left hand side, you'll see there are few pages which are created for you, which is the cart page, checkout page, my account page, shop page, and just now the wishlist page. So all these pages are automatically created for you. Now let's see how we can set up WooCommerce. So you will see this WooCommerce option, click on that. And now once you click on that, you will see this quick setup of WooCommerce. So first of all, you have to enter your address. So you can enter your office address, your company's address, or your personal address. Then after your country name, state name, your city name, and finally your postal code, enter these information and click on continue. Click on no thanks, or you can just select that option, another option as well. Now you have to select what type of products do you want to create. So I want to create fashion, apparels and accessories. Click on continue again. And we want to create physical products. Again, click on continue. And then select how many products you will be creating. Now these things are not really important. This is just a simple survey. So whatever you select, I don't have any products yet, or 100 plus, 1000 plus, whatever you select, it does not matter. This is just a simple survey. Now click on continue. Make sure you untick all these things. We don't want those plugins. Just click on continue. And then they will again recommend you few plugins, few themes. We don't want these themes. We already have the best free theme. So select this option, click on this button, continue with my active theme. Then again, they will recommend you one more plugin, Jetpack plugin. We don't need this plugin. So again, click on no thanks. Now once all this thing is done, your quick setup is now 100% completed. Now under WooCommerce, you will see settings. Click on that. And now let's see some more important settings related to WooCommerce. Now first of all, you have the general option tab. So under general tab, you will see we have already entered our address. Then you have the general options. So you have to select the selling location. So which all countries you will be selling to. I'll select this option, sell to specific countries, and I'll be selling only in India. If you're selling in multiple countries, you can select multiple countries from here. I'm just selling only in India. So I'll select India. Or if you're selling in all countries, you can select this option, sell to all countries. So it all depends on you. Shipping location, make sure this thing is selected, ship to all countries you sell to. Then after that, if you want to enable taxes and calculation, you can tick mark this thing. Obviously, you should enable this thing as well. Then you can select your currency, if whatever currency you want to use, Indian rupee, US dollars, whatever currency you want to use, you can select this option. I'm selecting US dollar and click on save changes. Then after that, we have the product setting, click on products tab and make sure under shop page, shop is selected for you. Now I don't want kilograms for my product, I want grams and centimeters. So you can select measurements based on your product. For example, if you have bulky products like refrigerators, or if you're selling televisions, so you can select maybe kilograms for that. But I'll be selling simple t-shirts and mobile phones. So for this, I'm selecting gram and centimeter. Or if you're from some other country, you might select some other weight unit and dimension unit. After you select this thing, click on save changes again. Now under inventory, I don't think we have anything important over here. I'll explain you this inventory setting later on in detail. Then under downloadable product also, you can just leave it as it is. Now come back to taxes. Now under tax, few things are already created for you, reduced rate and zero rate. Now if you want to create any new tax class, you have to enter it over here. So you can click on this option and you can press enter so that you come to next line and you can enter that GST or VAT number. Now what I'll be doing is I'll be creating two different tax classes. So I'll be creating 10% tax and 12% tax, just to show you that if you have multiple products or if you have different types of products on which different tax is levied, then you can create different tax classes as well. So for example, if I'm selling t-shirts and on t-shirts maybe 10% is applied, 10% GST or VAT is applied. So I can create a new tax class. I can give it a name of GST 10. Then again, I can press enter, come to next line and I'll type in GST 12. Maybe I'm selling some other products as well, and on those products GST 12 is applied. So if you want, you can create more tax classes. I'm creating these two tax classes for now. Once you create them, go ahead and click on save changes. And once you do that, now as you can see, two new options are created for you at top, GST 10 and GST 12 rates. First, click on GST 10 rates. And over here, you have to click on this option, insert row. Under your country code, just type in your country code. So for India, it is IN, for US, it is US, and so on. Then after that, I would recommend you to leave the state, postal and city. Just come to the rate. And under this thing, type in 10 because we are creating GST 10 rates. Under tax name, I'll name it GST 10. Or if it is VAT 10 in your country, you can type in VAT 10. And make sure under priority, it is 1. And you can untick shipping. Now click on save changes again. Then after that, you can click on GST 12 rates, and here also just click on insert row, enter your country code. After that, under tax, just enter the tax percentage. Under GST name or tax name, I'll type in GST 12 and I'll untick shipping and click on save changes again. And with this, your tax settings are now 100% completed. You can now go to shipping. Now under shipping, we can create different zones and we can have different rates for different zones. So first of all, in this example, what I want to do is I want to have different shipping cost for my state, and for all the other states in India, I want to have different shipping costs. So I'm from Mumbai, which is in Maharashtra state. So in my state, maybe I want to have $1 shipping cost, and all the other states of India, for them, I want to have $2, because obviously whenever someone is purchasing from the same state, it becomes very easier for you to ship that product to that person. And also this shipping cost is pretty low. But when someone is purchasing from another state and that state is maybe far away, maybe thousands of kilometers away, then obviously the shipping cost will increase. So you can have different shipping cost for different states and even for different cities and even for different postal codes. Obviously, we are not going to go in that detail, but I'll show you how you can have different shipping costs for different states. So first of all, let's click on this option, add shipping zone. First, I'll create for Maharashtra, which is my own state. So I'll name it Maharashtra. This is my own state. And under zone region, I'll select Maharashtra. Okay. And then after that, I'll click on save changes. Now you can click on this option, add shipping method. And under this, you can select flat rate. Now click on add shipping method again. Click on edit. And whether it is taxable or not, you can select this thing and what is the cost. Now you can have, for example, I've selected dollars. So I'll type in maybe $1 is the shipping cost. And after that, you can click on save changes. But when you just select this $1, there is one small problem. In fact, a big problem over here. So for example, if a customer comes to my website and if they purchase one t-shirt, so $1 will be applied as shipping cost. But if the same person purchases even 10 t-shirts or 100 t-shirts, still the shipping cost will be just $1. So we want to fix this thing. So to fix this thing, you can do one thing. You can type in 1.00, give a space, asterisk, space, and under square brackets, you can type in QTY. You can see this thing on your screen as well. Now, if a person purchases one t-shirt, so it will be 1 into 1, $1. If a person purchases 20 t-shirts, so it will be 1 into 20, which is this quantity QTY, and it will be $20. You can see this formula over here as well. If you hover over this question mark, you can see this example formula. So it is 1.00 space, asterisk, space, and QTY in square brackets. Now click on save changes. Now there is still one more problem. So you might have different products on your website. I'm just considering t-shirts for now, but suppose I'm selling t-shirts and with that also I'm selling maybe refrigerators or televisions or some bulky product. So obviously the shipping cost for a t-shirt will be totally different from the shipping cost for a television. So to do this thing, to fix this thing, we can create different shipping classes. And to do this thing, you can click on shipping classes and click on add shipping class. Let's add TV or TVs. Click on save shipping class, click on add shipping class again, and maybe for refrigerators. Again, click on save shipping classes. Again, you can come back to your shipping zones. So click on shipping zones, edit Maharashtra, and after that edit flat rate. And now as you can see, we have some more option. Now under cost, make sure you delete this thing or you can cut this thing from here. Make sure under cost, nothing is typed in. Okay, cost blank, cost box should be blank. It should be empty. Now under no shipping class, type in this formula, the default formula, $1 per quantity. And for TVs and refrigerators, you can have different price. So for maybe for television, I want $5 and for refrigerator, I want $10 per quantity. Okay, so this is how you do those settings. Now click on save changes. Now this was only for Maharashtra. Now for all the other states, I have to create a new zone. So I'll come back to shipping zones, click on add new shipping zone. And over here, I'll tap in rest of India. And from this option, I can select all the other states in India. So I'll first type in India and I'll select all the other states from here. Right, so as you can see, I've added all the other states and now I think I have also added Maharashtra. So I'll delete that thing from here. And now I'll click on save changes. And you have to follow the same process again. Click on add shipping method, select flat rate, click on add shipping method again, edit this thing. And for this, maybe default cost, I want $2 for other states. And for refrigerator and TVs, I'll just make the price double. So instead of $5 for TVs, I'll make it 10. And instead of $10 for refrigerators, I'll make it $20. Now click on save changes again. So this is how the shipping thing is done. Now let me remind you one thing. If you go to my YouTube channel, there are many different tutorials, especially for e-commerce websites. And if you want to learn more in detail about taxation, more in detail about shipping and payment, you can go and you can search for something like this. For example, if you want, you can search for Nayyar Sheikh shipping. If you want a tutorial related to shipping in advance. So as you can see, advanced shipping tutorial. Simply if you want payment, so you can type in Nayyar Sheikh payment gateway. Here also, as you can see, I have different tutorials for different payment gateways, for PayPal, for Stripe, for Razorpay, and for UPI, for Paytm, different options. So I would recommend you to watch those tutorials as well if you want to learn these things in more detail. I've explained you about this thing, but if you want to go in more detail, in more depth, you can watch those tutorials as well. Now let's go to payments. Now under payments, as you can see, there are a few options available. I want to enable cash on delivery, PayPal standard. I don't want check payments, but I do want this option. direct bank transfer. So select these options and click on save changes. First of all, under direct bank transfer, I'll click on this option. So under direct bank transfer, you have to give in your, obviously if you don't want to enable this thing, you can just leave it as it is, but I'm showing you if you want to enable this thing, what all options and how you can set up this thing. So under this, you have to give your name, your account name. So maybe this is my account name. You have to give your account number. You have to give your bank name. Then after that, you have to give your IFSC code. Okay, you can give your IBAN code. And finally, your SWIFT code. So once you enter all this information, after that, you can click on save changes. Now, whenever a customer will place order on your website, they will get this option. So if they want to directly bank transfer you, they can select this option. In the next step, they will see all the account details that you have just set up. Now, cash on delivery, you don't have to do any changes, but for PayPal, you have to do some changes. So click on manage. Now to enable PayPal and to accept payments through PayPal, first of all, enter your PayPal email address. So whatever email address you're using on paypal.com, make sure you enter that email address over here. Then after that, scroll down at the bottom. And here to enable PayPal, we need three things. We need the live API username, live API password, and live API signature. Now to get these things, go to paypal.com and obviously first log into your account. Now once you log into your account, you will see this is the link. Now instead of this link, type in this link, paypal.com/businessmanage/credentials/API access. You can see this link on your screen as well. Type in this link and press enter. Now access in API access, you can see in access A is capital. So make sure you note that thing. Now once you come to this page, you will see this option MVP/SOAP API integration. Now click on this option, manage API credentials. And here you'll get all the different details that you need. So you have your username, password, and signature. Simply click on show. It will show you your username, copy it from here, paste it under username. Now similarly click on show. It will show your username, copy it, paste it over here. And obviously similarly, you just have to show your signature, copy it from here, paste it on your website. Obviously I'll have to hide these details. Alright, so as you can see, I have successfully entered my username, password, and signature over here. Once you do that, click on save changes. Now with this, you can accept PayPal payments, but we also want to enable few more payment gateways. So I want to enable, credit and debit card payments as well on my website. So to do that thing, you can do one thing. You can go to plugins. For that, we need a new plugin and click on add new. Now under search plugins, search for Stripe. You will see this option, WooCommerce Stripe Payment Gateway by WooCommerce. Okay, make sure it is by WooCommerce. Install this plugin. Once it is installed, click on this activate button. And once it is activated, again you can hover over WooCommerce and click on settings. Go to your payment option. So click on payments. And now you'll see some more options will be added for you. Many options are added. We just want to use this simple one, Stripe credit card. So enable this option. Once it is enabled, you can now click on save changes. And now you'll see this manage button besides this Stripe credit card. So besides this option, you'll see manage, click on this option. And over here in the titles and description, we have to do some changes. So from title, I don't want this Stripe over here. I'll delete this Stripe and I'll type in credit/debit card. And similarly for description as well, I'll type in pay with your credit/debit card. I'm removing that via Stripe. Now to enable Stripe, first of all, make sure you untick the test mode. We want to use the live mode. You need the publishable key and secret key. And to get these things, go to this website, dashboard.stripe.com. And obviously before this, you must have a Stripe account. But creating this Stripe account is very easy. You can create it within few minutes. And that is the reason why I'm using Stripe. Now click on continue. Now once you sign into your Stripe account, you will see at the left hand side developers. Click on developers and under developers, click on API keys. Here you will get your publishable key and secret key. So copy your publishable key, come back to this website, paste it under live publishable key, copy your secret key, paste it under live secret key. Now go at the bottom and click on save changes. Now once you click on save changes, this setting is also now done. So all the payment gateways are now completed for you. Now once you click on save changes, you might see some error over here. So if you see some error like this, just go ahead at the bottom and again click on save changes and that will be cleared for you. Now as you can see, no such error is present over here. Now if you're from India, I would recommend you to watch my Razorpay tutorial. So as I said you earlier and as I showed you earlier, just go to YouTube and search for Nayyar Sheikh Razorpay. And because I think Razorpay is the best payment gateway for India, better than Stripe. Stripe is better for international transactions, and Razorpay is better for domestic Indian transactions. Now once you do these settings, now you can click on accounts and privacy, and you have to tick mark these two things. First of all, we want to allow customers to log into an existing account during checkout. We want to allow customers to create a new account during checkout, and we also want to allow our customers to create an account on the My Account page. So make sure you tick mark these three things. Go at the bottom and again click on Save Changes. Now finally, under Advanced Settings, you will see this option. Make sure under your cart page, cart is selected, under your checkout page, checkout, and under your My Account page, My Account is selected. Once you see these options, click on Save Changes again. And with this, all the WooCommerce settings are now 100% completed. Now we can start creating different products. Like we can see how to create a simple product, sale product, variable product. We can now start creating those different types of products. So to do that, you can click on products from the left hand side. Now let's start with a simple product, and after that we can create some other products like variable and digital product. But first let's create a simple product. So to create a new product, you click on this button, create product, or you can do one thing. You can see this option under products, you have the add new option. You can click on that as well. Now let me do one thing. Let me open a page or product like this, and we can copy paste all the details from here just to save some time. So first of all, this is your product title. So I'll copy it, and you will enter your product name or product title over here. So I'll just paste it over here. Obviously you can just type in any name over here. Then after that, you have the long description, which will be displayed at the bottom. There are two descriptions. This is the long description, which is displayed at the bottom, and this description, which is displayed at the right hand side, this is the short description. First, let me copy this long description. So I'll just copy it from here, paste it over here. Now in this long description, you can add images, you can do some styling as well. So you can click on add media, you can add some images over here, you can make anything center align, left align, you can make it bold, italic, you can click on this toggle toolbar. This will give you some more options so that you can change the text color and so on. So you can do some designing as well from this option. Then when you scroll down, you have the main setting or the most important setting, the product data setting. First of all, you have to set a price for this product. So the regular price for this product is, as you can see, $25. So I'll just type in 25 over here. And if you want to give some discount for some time, for example, here as you can see, we are getting this product for $21. So you can enter that under sale price. So maybe it is on discount for $21, and you can also schedule this discount. So maybe from today till the end of this month. So which is just one more day. So I'm setting this option over here. So this will be this sale price will be available only for 2 days. After this, it will automatically come back to the regular price. Now, how much tax is applied on this? So we have created GST 10 and 12. So maybe on this 10% is applied. So I'll select GST 10. Now under inventory, you have to type in the SKU and some more details. So SKU is stock keeping unit. So basically you can give different unique codes to different products. So every single product will have a unique code. So maybe for this, I'll just type in t-shirt 0001. Okay, it can be anything like this. If you also want to manage stock, you can tick mark this thing, enable manage stock. So for example, if you have suppose 100 of these t-shirts, okay, like this one, and you can just type in that number over here. So that stock will display on this page. So whenever a new product is purchased, it will become 99 and it will go on decreasing. And you can also do one thing, you can allow back orders if you want, and you can also have a low stock threshold. So for example, if I type in 5 over here or maybe 2 over here. So what happens is whenever this stock decreases from 100 to 2, whenever 98 products of this is sold and whenever my stock is left to 2, I will get a mail that this particular product is low on stock. So I can now refill the stock. So this is how this thing works. Then we have the shipping settings. So under shipping, you can type in the weight of the product. So maybe 150 grams, dimension of the product in centimeter, and you can also set some shipping class. If you remember, we had 3 different options. No shipping class is the default one, $1 per quantity. Then for refrigerator and so on, we have different options. So I just want to keep it at default, no shipping class. Then at the bottom, there are more settings, but we'll see these settings later on. For simple product, these are more than enough. Now for product short description, I'll copy this. This is the product short description. We'll paste it over here. Now at the right hand side, you will see there are some more options. First of all, you have to give it some category. And this category will be displayed over here. As you can see under shop, we have man. So this is under man category. I'll just type in men t-shirts. So maybe this is my category. So I'll just select this option and click on add new. So in future, whenever I create a new t-shirt for men, I'll just select this category and all those products will be displayed in one page. Now for this, you can also give some tags. So for example, men, if this is red color, so maybe red, something like this. Then you can set a product image and some gallery images. Now this image, this main image is the product image, and some other extra images, these images are the gallery images. So first let's set a product image. Now as I said you earlier, there is a link given in the video description below. If you click on that link, you will be redirected to my website blogdude.com and you can download free images from here. First let me just upload that image and after that I'll show you how that works. So I'll open this thing and under this I have this media file, in fact in this products file, and here I have given you some images. So maybe I want to use this image. I'll upload this image, click on open, click on set featured image. Then after that we can also upload some gallery images. So again I'll upload these files. So maybe this time I want to upload these 3 images. And obviously once it is uploaded, you can just click on add to gallery and finally you can click on publish. Now once your product is created, you can now view this product in a new tab. So you can open this link in a new tab, and as you can see, this is how your product is looking. And you can also see this thing is also displaying 100 left in stock, you can see, and whenever some more is purchased, it will increase. Now the design looks a little bit different, especially the text color and so on. This is very light. We'll change the text color and some designing at the end of the video. For now, you can see this is working. You have your product over here. Now as for the link which I was talking about, if you see there is a link given in the video description below. When you click on that link, you will be redirected to my website, and you will be redirected to one of my tutorials like this one. So for every single tutorial, I create a blog post like this. And once you click on that link, you will be redirected to a similar blog post. Now in this blog post at the bottom, you will see this option, download free images. You have to click on this download button and a new zip file will be downloaded for you. Now once that zip file is downloaded, you again have to right click on that zip file and click on extract files. Then you will see all these different folders. Media folder, you will have some images over here, products folder. Then after that you have some more files over here. So there are very few images for now, but once you download that, there will be many more images in that. So you can download these images for free and you can use them as a demo website, or on your website. If you don't already have images of real products, you can use them as demo images. Now this was a simple product. To create a variable product, we'll do one thing. We'll click on add new, or maybe let's do one thing. Let's go back to all products. Now let me just duplicate this product because most of the things will be same. So I'll just click on duplicate and I'll change the title a little bit. So instead of this, I'll type in shirt. Okay. The reason I duplicated it is just to save some time, and I'll show you why. Because most of the things are same. For example, title will be over here. This will be a short description. This will be a long description. Product images, gallery images, all these things, category will be same. Just some changes will be done over here. Okay, in this option. So under product data, you have to select variable product. So instead of simple product, you can select variable product. And this is how it will look like. Now we have to create different variations. Now before we create variations, let me do one thing. Let me just publish this page, because you have to create different variations from some other place, not from here. So to create variations, you will see under products, you have this attributes. Open these attributes in a new tab. And now we can create different attributes and we can create different variations from these attributes. Now first attribute that I want to create is color attribute. So under name, I'll type in color, and under type, I'll select color. And after that, just click on add attribute. Another attribute can be size. So I'll type in size. Under type, you can select, you can just let it be as it is, or you can select button. So select this option and click on add attribute. Now you can configure these terms. So under color, I'll click on configure terms, and over here you can add different colors. So maybe I can add red color, and after that under color, select this red color. Then after that, click on add new color. Maybe we can add one more color, green color. Select this green from here, or if it is some other green, you can control it from this page. Okay, like this. If it is some dark green, parrot green, you can select this and click on add new color. Similarly, if it is yellow, I'll just type in yellow over here, or any other color. You can just select this color and click on add new color. Now you can follow this process and create how many more colors you want. Then let's create different sizes. So come back to attributes. Under sizes, click on configure terms, and I'll just want to create 3 sizes: small, medium and large. So just type in this option and click on add new size. Now as you can see, 3 different sizes are created. Once you do that, again come back to this page and refresh it. Now we can scroll down, and here as you can see we have selected this variable product. Now inventory and everything will be same, or if you want you can change this thing to SKU. Product weight, dimension, you can change it from here. Shipping class can be changed. Now the most important or the main difference between these two is this option, attributes option. So come to attributes, and if this product is available in different colors, you can select color, click on add, and now you can select which all color it is available in. So maybe it is available in red and green color. And also make sure to tick mark this thing used for variation, very important. Now click on save attributes. Similarly, if it is available in multiple sizes, so you can select size, click on add, and from here maybe it is available in small and medium size. Again, make sure to tick mark this thing used for variations. Now click on save attributes. Now you can click on variations from the left hand side, so click on variations, select this drop down and select this option, create variations from all attributes, and click on go. Now it will say that 4 variations are created. As you can see, click on OK. So 2 colors and 2 sizes, so green medium, green small, red medium, red small. So 4 variations are created. Now we can have different images for different variations and different prices as well. So I'll click on this button and let me upload some more images. Okay, maybe this one. So first of all, let's see what we are doing. We are doing green. So for green, maybe I want to select this image, although it is not green, but I'm just selecting this image. Okay. And this is green medium. So I'll make it $25. And after that, second one is green small. So for this, again, I'll select maybe this time this image. Click on set variation image. And because this is smaller, I'll select maybe $20. Then after that, we have red medium and red small. So for red medium, I want to display this image. And for this, the price will be maybe $30. And for red small, I want to display this image. And the price for this maybe will be not $23 maybe. Obviously, for every single product, you can also do some changes over here and click on save changes. Now for this product image, I want to change this thing to this red image. Okay. And for gallery images as well, I want to do some changes over here. Select these 2 images and click on add to gallery. Then you can click on update. So basically you see we have just made for variation for variable product. You just have to add attributes and variations. This is the only change. Now you can again open this product in a new tab, and this is your variable product. Now as you can see, if you select green and if you select medium, image will change. If you select green small, this image will change, and you will also see a different pricing for this. So green small is 20. If I select red small, it is 23. If I select red medium, it is $30. So image also changes, price also automatically changes. So this is how this is done. This was your variable product. Now let's finally see a simple digital product. So I'll again come back to products, and this time again I'll do one thing. In fact, I'll just create a new product, digital product, give it a title of digital book, maybe some book. Okay, it can be some book, it can be some other thing like coupon code or anything like that. So this is your short description. Rest everything is same. So I'll just copy paste everything over here just to save some time. And over here, this time you have to select this option virtual. For digital product, you have to select virtual. And if it is a downloadable product, for example, if it is some MP3 or PDF, you can tick mark this option downloadable. Okay, this is the main difference over here. Simple, but you have to select virtual and downloadable. Now the price of this maybe is $10. Now select the file that will be downloaded once the person purchases this product. So I'll just type in PDF file. Maybe it is some PDF book or something like that. And under choose file, you can select the PDF file. I'll just select some image, but you can choose PDF file or whatever file. You can select download limit, download expiry. So I would recommend you to keep download limit at unlimited and download expiry at never. But if you want, you can do some changes over here as well. Now for tax class also, if you want to apply some tax on this product as well, you can do that. Not recommended, but you can do that. And for product image, maybe let's select this image. Okay. Now new category, I'll add digital books. Obviously, because this is not t-shirt, this is some digital book. Now you can publish this product. And if you see this product in new tab, let's see how it looks. As you can see, Now I just notice one thing, we also don't want this quantity option, because whether you purchase 1 or 3, it doesn't matter. It's just a simple PDF file. You can purchase it once and you can copy it unlimited times. So whenever you're creating a digital product, always remember to select this option. Under inventory, you will select sold individually. Okay, make sure you tick mark this thing, sold individually. Tick mark it, and after that click on update again. Now again, if you open this in a new tab, let me show you the main difference. Now you'll see that quantity option is gone. Now we cannot increase or decrease the quantity. This can be purchased only in one quantity. Okay, so this makes more sense. So we have seen how to create different types of products. Now let me show you a demo order placement. So how a customer can come to your website, they can place an order, and after that how all the other things work, how you can manage the order and so on. So let me do one thing. Let me copy this website and let me open this in a new private window. Okay, so when you open it in a new private window, you're logged out and you're visiting this website as some regular person. So I'll do one thing. I'll go to the shop page, which is already created. And suppose if I want to purchase maybe this simple product, so I'll click on this thing. I can see the discount and everything. I can click on add to cart and this product is added to cart. I can click on checkout. Okay, now under the checkout page, I'll enter some details. So I'll just enter John Doe under name. Under address, you can type in some address over here. Then you have your PIN code and all. Phone number can be entered. Okay, email address. Then after that, if you want to create an account for this, you can select this option. And as you can see, cash on delivery, payment, credit, debit card, all the options are available over here. Now this is the regular checkout. If you remember during the introduction of this video, at the very beginning of the video, I've explained you there are different types of checkouts. So this is the regular checkout. If you want multi-step checkout, like the one I have used in the demo website, I'll show you how to do that thing as well. But a customer can now enter the card details. They can make the payment. They can pay through PayPal as well. They can pay through direct bank transfer. They can also make payment on delivery. And also if you notice over here, the flat rate, GST rate, everything, the shipping rate is calculated based on this product. The GST is also calculated based on this product. So 10% per person GST and $1 shipping. Okay. Now the customer can click on place order. This order will be placed and account will be automatically created for this customer. You can see this customer can see the order number, order on which date it was placed, and everything can be seen from here. Now this person can click on this user icon and they can go to this dashboard, and this person can see the account details, the order that they have placed, everything can be seen from here. Now you as an admin, you will see this option under WooCommerce. You can also see this option in your dashboard. So whenever you log into your website, you can see there is some sale, one order is awaiting processing, $21 net sales this month, and you can hover over WooCommerce and click on orders to see this order. You will see this is the order number 30 by John Doe. You can click on this option to see some more detail. This is the billing and shipping address of the person, email address, phone number, everything is given over here. And what product is ordered, you can see the product detail over here. In how many quantity, you can see all the details from this page. And now you can also see at the right hand side that payment is to be made upon delivery. If this payment was done through credit card, debit card, or through PayPal, you would have received a message at the right hand side that payment was done, and you would have received the payment details. Actually, let me show you a real website, a real e-commerce website, and let me show you a real order processing. Alright, so as you can see, this is a real live website. Obviously, I'll have to hide many details over here, but the main thing that I want to show you is this thing at the right hand side. Now here the payment was made through credit and debit card. So as you can see, it says Razorpay payment successful, or if you're using Stripe or PayPal, it would say Stripe payment or PayPal payment successful. You would get the Razorpay or Stripe Pay ID. All the details will be given. So now you know that payment was made successfully and the payment is received. You can obviously also check your Stripe dashboard or PayPal dashboard or Razorpay dashboard, and you can see this order detail and you can see whether the amount is received or not. So as you can see, this is how the message will be received if you have a live website. And here, because we have selected payment to be made cash on delivery, it says payment to be made on delivery. Now once the payment is done and once you send this or once you ship this product to the customer, you can select this option. Under status, you can change the status from processing to completed and click on update. So this order and this transaction is now 100% completed. So this is how this entire transaction works. This is how this entire website works. Now we have seen all the technical part of this website. We have covered how to create different products, how to do different payment settings, shipping setting, all the different technical things are now completed. Now only the designing part is left. So if you see your website right now, still it is looking like this blank website. We have not created any particular page. We have not created menus, footer, nothing is created over here. So the designing part is left. Now from here onwards, we will see how to create different homepage or how to design your homepage, and after that how to create different sidebars, different footer, menu, all this designing part. So let's see how that is done. Again, I would recommend you to first come back to your dashboard. Right, guys, now from the left hand side you will see pages. Hover that and click on add new. Now because we are creating the homepage, we'll just give it a title of home. So under add title, I'll just type in home, and after that just publish this page. Once you publish it, you can view this in a new tab and you will see this is how it looks like. Now, this is the default style of the home page. If you want, you can do some things. For example, I want to do a few things. First of all, we have some extra space over here. I don't want this extra space. I just want the header and footer. In between, I don't want any extra space. So you can do one thing. You can select this option under container, under sidebar. So whether you want sidebar or not. So under the customizer setting, it is no sidebar, but if you want any sidebar at left or right, you can have that option. For container also, you can have a normal container, you can have a boxed container, you can have it full width and so on. There are several options. Now for this website, for the home page, we want this option, full width stretched. For sidebar, we don't want any sidebar, so we can have no sidebar, although we don't have sidebar, but still it is better to select no sidebar. Now if you want transparent header or not, so I'll disable it, and I also want to disable page header. I don't want any title for the page. So after this, you can again click on update, and now if you want, you can again come back to your dashboard. Now we have to do one more thing. We have just created this page and we have named it home. So just by naming it home, it does not become your home page. If you see your URL bar as well, here it says your website name /home. And if you click on this site title, you will see you are redirected to some other page. So this page that we have created is not the official homepage on our website. So let's set this page as our official homepage. So to do that, again, we'll come back to dashboard. This time we'll hover over settings, which is over here at the bottom. And under that, we'll click on reading. Now here, as you can see, your homepage displays your latest post. So here, as you can see, all the latest posts are displayed over here. We want to display a static page. And under home page, we have to select the page that we have just created, which is your home, and click on save changes. Now again, if you come back to your website and if you just refresh it, now sometimes when you do some changes on your website and if you refresh it, you might still not see those changes, and that is because of the default caching which is going on this FastComet hosting. So you might have to refresh it few times. As you can see, when I refreshed it few times, now I can see the changes. Now that page is set as our home page. Now again, come back to the pages option, and now let's start designing this home page. So to design this thing, we'll click on this edit button. Now click on edit with Elementor. And over here, first of all, let me explain you what is this Elementor and how does this thing work. So Elementor is a page builder. If you're a subscriber on my channel, you already know a lot about Elementor because I've covered this in great detail in many tutorials. But if you're watching this for the first time, let me first explain you how this thing works. So if you see any page of any website in this world, whether it's this website or any other website, all the different pages of the website are divided into different sections. For example, here as you can see, this is your first section. Then this categories is the second section. New arrivals is the third section. This is fourth section, and so on. So we also have to do the same thing over here. So using this page builder, we can design all the pages. So this page, as you can see, home page is designed using Elementor. Other pages as well, like your blog page, contact page, are all designed using Elementor. And when we are designing using Elementor, we have to follow a particular process. For example, we have to first create a section and we have to add different elements in that section. To create a new section, you click on this plus button. You select how many columns you want in that section. So for example, in this column, or for example, in this row, we want 3 columns. So I'll select this option, and now here, as you can see, 1, 2, 3. We have 3 columns over here. Now when you select that option, now as you can see at the left hand side, we have some other options. Here at top, it says edit setting. We want to again go back to the elements. So if you click on this 9 dots icon, if you follow my mouse cursor, here it says 9 dots icon. You select this thing, you click on that, and you will be redirected to this page. And here you can see there are so many different elements that you can use to create your website. For example, if you want to add, or if you want to create a button, you can simply use this button element. So you have to just drag and drop this element wherever you want. And now as you can see, it will already have a particular design. If you want, now you can go ahead and change the design. So whenever you're using any element, there are 3 options for that element. So whether it's button element, icon element, form element, whatever element it is, there are 3 options for that. One is content. So under content, as you can see, you can change the title, you can change the text, you can change the link, and all the basic things. Another one, or the second one, is the style. So from here you can change, as you can see, you can change the color, background color, text color, all the styling thing. And under advanced, you can do some advanced things. For example, you can add some margin padding, you can change the Z index, you can add some CSS classes, motion effect, background, border, positioning, responsive, all these things. Now similarly, again, if you want to come back to these elements, you click on this 9 dots icon. Now this time, suppose I want to use this icon option. So I can drag and drop this icon over here. And here, as you can see, again, we have 3 options: content, style, and advanced. And similar options are added in this. So this is how this entire thing works. There's some more things. For example, you have pre-made layouts, pre-made sections, but we are not going to cover in this video. Right, guys, so now let's start creating our first section, which is this simple section. So as I said earlier, to create a new section, you just click on this plus button and you select how many columns you want. So in this case, we just want one single column. So I'll select this first option, single row, single column. Now, before we do anything over here, first let me show you how to create a banner like this one. The banner which you see on your website, how you can create your own banner. Now, for now, I'll just update this page. And to create different banners or different images or different things like that, you can go to a free website called canva.com. Now over here, you can create these kind of banners. In fact, this banner is also created. As you can see, this option, I have created this banner using this Canva. If I open this, as you can see, this is created using this Canva. I'll show you how this is done. First of all, we have to add a new design. We have to create a new design. So click on create a design. You can select a particular dimension which is given, or you can enter your own custom dimension. So I'll select custom dimensions, and for width, I want 1920, and for height, you can have 600, 700 or 800. I'm keeping it at 800. Then click on this option, create new design. So this will create this canvas for you. 1920 by 800, and now you can add all the different things that you want in this canvas. Now the very first thing that I want to do is I want to change the background color to this color. So I can use this color. Let me get this color. This is EEC. Okay, so I'll come back to this website. Let me bring it over here, and you have to change the background color. And to do this thing, you will see at the left hand side background option. Select this background option, and let me first select any color. Now once you select any color, you can now click on that, and now you will see this option over here at this option, background option. Select this. Now select new color, because I don't want any one of these preset colors. I want to add my own color. So under new color, click on this option and enter this code EEC. So this will give you this very light gray color. So this is, you have your background color. Now we need to create these 2 shapes, one over here at the bottom left and another one at the top right. So first, let me copy the color for this shape. This is FCFBF6. Okay, obviously if you want, you can have some other color. I'm just trying to create a very similar design that I've created for the home page. So I've copied this color code, and now I want this shape. So again, I'll come back to this page, and to have this shape, you have to click on elements. And under elements, as you can see, there's so many different options. I always prefer this option, gradients option. So click on gradients. This will give you this gradient color, but we don't want to use the gradient color, but I'll show you how you can have a single color instead of this gradient color. I'm using this mostly because of this shape, and this is the shape that I want for my bottom left corner. So I'll click on this thing. You'll see this shape will be present over here. Now I want to rotate this thing, so I'll use this option to rotate it like this. As you can see, this is the one. In fact, I want to do it like this. Yeah, this looks much better. I'll bring it over here. I'll increase the size like this. All right, so you have this shape. If you want, you can change the color as well. Let me do like this. Okay, so maybe I want to change this color, so I'll select this blue color. Instead of this, I will add this FCFBF6. Instead of this pink color as well, I'll select the same color. Now as you can see, we have this shape and the color is changed. Now for this top shape, I want maybe this design. Okay, maybe this one, let's select, or maybe this one, let's select this one. Okay, and I'll rotate it a little bit like this, increase the size. Yeah, this looks good. Or if you want, obviously you can have it even bigger. And for this color, I want this very light green color. Okay, so I'll copy this color code. This is F7FEF6. So again, I'll change this color. Obviously you don't have to do this thing. I have already given you this image. You don't have to waste your time doing like this, but I'm just showing you that if you want to create your own custom patterns, your own custom design and all, you can do it like this. Now let's bring this image over here. So I also have this image. I've given you this image for free. So let me actually upload that image. So I'll click on uploads. I've already used this image, as you can see, but if you want, you can upload a new image. So wherever that image is, you can upload that from here. I already have this thing, so I'll just upload it like this. And now you can resize the image. You can bring it wherever you want. I want to bring it over here. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, and this is done. So you can create different options and different patterns like this. Just a little bit resize is done. Okay, fine. So this is how it is done. Obviously you can have different colors, different shapes. You can create a very good design using this website, this free website. Once it is done, you can now click on this download button, click on download again, and this image will be downloaded for you. You will see this is downloaded. If you want to open it, this is how it looks like. Now you can use this in your background, and as I said you earlier, as I'm saying you again and again, you can use this to create your own custom design. I just wanted to show you how this is done. Now again, let's come back to this page and let's start creating and designing our home page. First of all, I want this simple text. So I'll copy it from here and I'll come back to this website, click on this 9 dots icon to go back to my elements. And because this is a simple text, I want this image, or I want to use this element, text editor. I'll drag and drop this text editor over here, paste in my title, whatever it is. Okay, so my title says we are proud to introduce. Now I'll go to style and I'll do some styling. Now under alignment, I don't have to change it because it is already left aligned. For text, I want to change this text color. Default, it is 7A, 7A, 7A. I want to make it 474747. Okay, nice dark color, a little bit darker color than that one. Now I want to do one more thing. I want to save this color because I'll be using this color a lot. So I don't want to type in 474747 again and again. So I can do one thing. I can click on this plus button and I'll name it just like this so that I know this is the color. Click on create color. Now next time when I want to use this color, you have this icon, globe icon. You can click on that, and now as you can see, this preset color is present for you. Now for the typography, you can do some changes over here as well. For example, the font family is Roboto, font size, weight is given. You can change these things from here as well. So for font family, I don't want Roboto, I want Poppins, and I'm going to keep Poppins as my main font throughout the website. So here I'll type in Poppins. Now as you can see, style is changed a little bit. I want to decrease the size to 12 pixels and I want to make it a little bit bolder, maybe at 500 or 600. Maybe let's select 600. So when you select 600 or 700, it becomes bolder. As you can see, if I select 100, very light, hardly even able to see. And this is how it works. So you can do some more changes. I would also recommend you to transform it into uppercase, so everything is capital letter. And this is done. Then after that, we have our second text. I'll copy it. And now this is not just a simple text. This is big heading. Okay, so for this was a simple text. This is also a simple text, but this is heading. This is title. So for this, we'll be using this heading element. So we'll simply bring it over here, drag and drop it over here. Now you can use text for both, or you can use heading for both, but I recommend to use text for simple text like this and heading for big text like this. Now I'll type in this thing. Now as you can see, I've typed in on different lines, but still it shows in one single line. So when you're using heading, you have, and if you want to use, or if you want to create a new line, you have to add a simple code like this, BR, under this arrow bracket. Okay, you can see it on your screen as well. Now we have this thing in 2 or 3 different lines. Now even if I bring everything in one single line, as you can see, still it will show in different lines because of this simple BR code. Okay, now let's see how we can design this thing. So to design it, go to style. For this time, I don't want to use this color. I want to use 2B. Okay, a little bit more darker color. And again, I want to save this color because I'll be using this a lot. So I'll save this color. Now let's change the typography. So select this typography, and as I said earlier, for most of the things we'll be using Poppins, not Roboto. So I'll select Poppins from here, and after that I'll increase the size to 45, and I also want to increase the line height. As you can see here, for every single line there is a nice amount of space, but here there is very little space. So under line height, you can first select PX instead of EM, click on PX and type in 60 pixels. And now as you can see, this is how it looks like, much better. And finally, we have one more simple text, copy it. This time again, we want to use text editor, bring it over here. Whatever text you want, just type in that text, go to style. This time again, we want 2B, so we don't have to type in this thing. Click on this globe icon, we have saved this 2B, click on 2B. Now for the typography, I want this to be Poppins again. And this will be 18 pixels, looks good. You can increase or decrease the weight. I think 400 looks good, so I don't want to change that thing. And finally at the bottom, we have this simple button. So I'll again come back to elements and we'll drag and drop this button element at the bottom. The button title over here says shop now. So instead of click here, I'll type in shop now. And also I want to link this button to my shop page. So under link, if you type in shop, it will give you a shop page. If you click on that thing, it will automatically get your shop page link. Now let's redesign this thing. Let's change the style and all. So to change this style, go to style, typography, click on this pencil button. Again, as I said earlier, we'll be using Poppins throughout the website. So you can just select Poppins from here. Now for the size, I want to make it 14 pixels and I want to make it a little bit, more bolder. So I'll select 600. I want to make everything uppercase, so I'll select uppercase. Now everything, as you can see, is capital. Everything is now uppercase. I want to do one more thing. I want to increase the letter spacing. So I want to increase spacing between each letter. So I'll type in 1 over here, and as you can see, this is now changed. Now let's change the color and all. So text color is white, which is fine. I want to change the background color. So instead of this color, I want to use this color. So again, I'll get this color code from here. Let me do it again. So this is 22ADC9. Paste in this color. Okay. I think it is a little bit darker. Let me try this color. Okay, it is the same color. So I think 22ADC9 looks good. Let it be as it is. And again, I want to change this color. I want to save this color. So I'll click on this plus button and I'll name it main color because this is going to be my main color. Now I want to do a few more things. I want to, change the size of this button a little bit. If you see both the sides, if you see on the left and right side, it looks a little bit bigger, but it is looking smaller. So if you want, you can have a custom padding over here. First of all, make sure to delink this padding, and as you can see, this will delete all the padding. Now you can have your own custom padding. So for top and bottom, I want to add 15, and for left and right, I want to add 35. Okay, now it looks something like the demo website. You can also do one thing. You can also add box shadow. As you can see, shadow is added over here. If you want, you can now change the color. For if you want this color, or if you want any other color, you can have that color as the shadow color. Now click on update. So whenever you do any changes on this website, I would recommend you to update that page, so that all these settings is saved. And now finally, let's do some changes in the main section, in the main row. So we have to add this background image and we have to add space at top and bottom. Here, as you can see, below this button, there is some space, and above this text, there's some space. So we have to add some space at top and bottom, and we have to add that image in the background. So to do that thing, you have to click on this 6 dots icon. If you follow my mouse cursor, it says edit section. Now, for some reason, if you don't see this thing, if you don't see this 6 dots icon, if you're not able to click on this, you can do one thing. You will see at the bottom left corner, you have this navigator icon. Click on navigator, and from here you can see the structure that you have created. The very first thing is section. So click on section, and here now at the left hand side, it says edit section. Now let's see what we have to do. First of all, we have to add that image in the background. So click on style and add that image in the background. Let me upload that image. So we have just downloaded this image. I'll select this and click on open. Now I'll click on insert media, and now as you can see, that is the image. Now because the image is pretty big, we have to select this size cover so that it displays the entire image at once. And now we can do some more changes. For example, you can change the position. Maybe I want it center. This is how it looks like, and you can do some more changes. Now let's add some space at top and bottom. So for that you have to go to advanced, and from here we have to add some padding. So you'll see padding option over here. But if you just type in anything, for example, if you type in 100 pixels padding will be added from all sides. We don't want it from all sides. So I'll delete it. First delink this thing. So click on this thing, it will delink it. And from top and bottom, I want only at top and bottom. I want 30 at top and 40 at bottom. Now if you see, this is how it is looking. Now I can just go ahead and click on update. And with this, your first section is completed. Now let's go ahead and create a second section. This was a little bit trickier. Rest all these sections are pretty easy. So second section is this section. In this section, first of all, we have this title and subtitle. So we'll come back to this page to create a new section. Click on this plus button, select a single row, single column. Now very first thing is this text, small text. So I'll copy it. And for this, we want to use text editor. Drag and drop this text editor here, paste in this text and go to style. Let's make it center align. Now for this color, I want this to be 272727. Maybe let's add that color. Okay. This is more darker, more closer to black color. Okay. So I'll again save this color. So it is 272727. I'll click on create and this is now added. If you want, you can do some more changes in the typography as well. Now, if you want, you can do one thing. Instead of Roboto, if you want to use Poppins, you can do this thing as well. So if I select Poppins and after that, I can click on this global font and I can have Poppins over here. So that again, this will save you some time. Now, next time you don't have to change the font or font family. You have to just click on this globe icon, click on Poppins and Poppins will be selected. And after that, you can just do some changes in the size and weight. So in this, I want to make it 17 pixels and rest everything looks good. Okay, leave it as it is. Then after that, we have the second option, which is this simple title. So because this is big, this is heading, I want to use this heading element. So I'll drag and drop this element over here, put in the title, make it center align. So under alignment, make sure it is under center, go to style. Now for the text color, I want this main color, okay, which we have already saved. So I'll select that text color. For typography, I want it Poppins. As you can see, the style is changed and I want to do some changes in the size and all. So for the size of this, I think the size looks good. Or maybe if you want, you can make it a little bit bolder. Size is good, but if you want, you can make it 500 or 600 weight. Okay. Now I've just noticed one thing, that there is a lot of space in this website between this text and between this title that we have just created. I want very little space over here. So to reduce this thing or to fix this thing, you can click on the first option, which is this text editor. Go to advanced and you can delete some margin from bottom. So under margin bottom, type in 25 and before 25, put a minus. Now as you can see, it will decrease 25 pixels from bottom and this will make it like this. Now click on update again. And finally select this column, click on this 6 dots icon and let's add some space at top and bottom. Now let's do one thing. Let's click on this heading and I want to add some space at bottom. As you can see, below this heading, some space is added. So below this option, below padding, I'll add 40 pixels padding at the bottom. Now click on update. And after that, we want to create this section. So to create this section, I'll have to add another row. So click on this plus row and I have to divide this row into 2 columns. As you can see, the left column and right column. So I'll select this right column and left column. Now the right column is furthermore divided into 2 columns. As you can see, at top we have this image and bottom we have these 2 images which are divided into 2 columns. So for this, I'll do one thing. I'll use this inner section over here at the bottom. So this is how it looks like. As you can see, left column and right column is furthermore divided into 2 columns. Now let's start with the left column. So in the left column, we have this image. As I said earlier, I have given you all these images, but obviously if you want to use your own image, you can do that. So for image, I'll just drag and drop my image over here, upload these images. Again, these are given to you under media file. You can upload all these images from here. This is the main image. So I'll select this thing, click on insert media and this is added. Now under caption, you can select custom caption and you can type in your caption. So the caption over here is this t-shirts. So I'll give it a title of t-shirts. Okay. And under link, I want to link this with the shop page. Okay. Or if you want to link it with your t-shirt category page, you can do one thing. You can go back to your dashboard. Let me show you this thing. And under products, you will see categories. Click on that. And this is the t-shirt category that we have created, men's t-shirt. And you will see this view link. So right click on this view, click on copy link address. This will give you this t-shirt category link. Paste in this link over here and click on update. Now the caption right now, it looks like this, as you can see at the bottom below this image. But later on we'll use a simple text that will change the design to this one. I'll show you how that is done. For now, let it be as it is. Now I would recommend you to come back again use the image element and bring it over here at top. And this time I want to use this image, or maybe this image. Let's select this image and click on insert media. This is how it looks like. Again, under caption, I want to add bags. Okay. So I'll type in bags over here, and you can link it with any page. So maybe let me just link it with shop page, because I've not created any bags category. Then below this thing, we have to add these two options. So again, I'll just search for image, bring it over here and upload maybe this image, give it a caption of caps. And finally, I'll do the same thing, bring this image over here, and this is shoes, caption shoes. Okay, now click on update again. Now I want to do a few things over here. First of all, I want to click on edit section, and I want to decrease this space. As you can see, between these two columns, there is a lot of space. I want to have a narrow space. So under column space, select narrow. Now as you can see, this space is reduced, and I want to have this design. Okay, this caption is present on this image like this. So to have this design, you can go to advanced, and under CSS classes, type in this thing. Now as you can see, as soon as I typed in this thing, I have this design over here. So you have to type in Woostify -shop -category. Okay, you can see this thing on your screen as well. Woostify -shop -category. You will see this design like this. Now let me fix these space as well. So this space looks good, but here as you can see, we have some extra space over here and also over here. So to fix this space, I just want to make everything even like this one. So to fix this thing, I'll select this image, this bags image, go to advanced and delete some margin from bottom. So under bottom margin, I'll type in -10. So first type in 10, and before that just put a minus sign. Now select this inner row, select this option inner row, and I don't want any gap over here. So select no gap. But when you select no gap, this gap between these two images is also decreased. So these gaps are now fixed, but this image between image gap is now not fixed. So to fix this thing, we can do one thing. We can select this left column. We can add some margin at right, not padding, margin. So select margin and right margin 5. Now select the right column, which is this shoes. And for this, I want to add some margin at left. Now if you see, looks perfect. All right. Now finally, you can just select this option. You can select the main row, which is this option, main row option. You can add some padding. So for this, I want to add padding of top and bottom 90 pixels, or maybe at top only. So at top, I want to add 90 pixels, because for bottom, next time when we create the next section, we'll add this top margin. So just for top, add 90 pixels and click on update. And with this, your second section is also completed. Alright guys, now let's start creating our next section. Now for the third section, there is one good thing over here. We don't have to do everything from scratch. We can simply copy paste things from top. Because if you see over here, this is your third section. Third section has a very similar title, subtitle. It has this gap. It has all these different things. So we can simply copy paste things from here, from top to bottom, and this will save us some time. Let me show you how we can do that. So first of all, I'll do one thing. I'll come to this section, edit section, right click on this and click on copy. Now go at the bottom, right click over here and click on paste. Now as you can see, this title and subtitle is now copy and pasted. I just need to change it. I just need to change the content. So I'll paste in this title over here. And after that, we have our main title. That was the subtitle. This is your main title. I'll just paste this thing over here and click on update. So we do have this thing. And now finally, we just have to add this simple different products over here at the bottom. Now to add these products, you have to open a new tab and you have to search for WooCommerce shortcodes. Now when you search for that in the Google search, you'll see the first result, docs.woocommerce.com. Open this one. And it would look something like this. So in this page, all the different WooCommerce shortcodes are given to you. You can use them to, create different types of sections. For example, if you want to display random sales item, you can use this shortcode. If you want to display featured items, so let's do one thing. Let's display featured items. So I'll copy this thing. come back to this page, and to display this thing, we'll search for shortcode element. So search for shortcode, bring it over here at the bottom, and inside this shortcode, paste in this thing. Now we have to do few things. We have to do some changes. First of all, product limit, I want to keep it at 4, but columns, instead of 2, I want 4 columns, because if you see over here, we have 4 columns. Now it will not display any product for you because we have not set any product as a featured product. So let me show you how you can do that. First, click on apply and click on update. Now do one thing, go back to your dashboard, and over here if you click on products, now here you'll see we have created these 3 products. Now if you want to make any product as your featured product, you can simply click on this star. So when you click on this star, it will be set as your featured product. So let me set all the 3 products as my featured products. So you can simply do it like this. Now again, if you come back to this page and refresh it, and now if you scroll down, you can see these 3 products are displayed over here. Now instead of new arrivals, you can type in featured products. Okay. So because this is featured product, we can change the title from here. Now again, click on update. So this is how this section is created. Now later on in this video, we'll see how we can change the aspect ratio of this images, how we can have a certain aspect ratio for any image, and you can also change the icon for this star icon if you want to change the location and all. We'll see all those things at the end of the video. Now let's start creating our next section. So for this icon section, we'll do one thing. We'll again come back to this page. We'll add a new row, and in this row, we want 3 columns. Obviously, because as you can see, we have 1, 2, and 3 things over here. So we want 3 columns. Now inside each column, we want some more inner columns or inner sections. So I'll simply drag and drop this inner section in the first one, because if you see, this is 1 column, but in this column, there are 2 things. There is one icon at the left hand side, and there is this text at the right hand side. So we need to do this thing. So at the left hand side, I want to add that icon. So I'll use this icon element, bring it over here. Now let's search for this icon. This is the basket icon. So I'll click on this thing, search for basket. And this is the one, shopping cart or whatever, just insert this thing. Now it's time to design this thing. So go to style, and you can see this color is not black color. It is very light or very dark blue color, between dark blue and black color. So the exact code for this is this one. If you do one thing, actually we can do one more thing. Instead of this normal view, we can make it stacked. So when you do it stacked, it will look something like this. You will have this circle, and inside this thing, you'll have your icon. And we have used a similar design. Okay, we have used this normal design over here, so we don't need stacked. We can, or you can also have frame. There are several designs over here. We just want to use the default one. Now again, come back to style, and now we can change this style. So instead of this primary color, I want to change this thing to 343A40. Okay, when you do that thing, you will get this color. Okay, you can see this is the color that we want. Now you can also do some more things. For example, you can change the size. I'll make it 36, a little bit smaller, and you can do some more things. Now I want to do one more thing. Right now, this inner section is equal, which is 50% and 50%. Obviously, I don't want this thing. I want the column width for this icon smaller and column width for this one to be bigger. So I'll do one thing. I'll click on this option, edit column for inner column. For the left one, I'll make it 25%, and right one will automatically become 75. So this is much better. Now at the right hand side, we want to display, or we want to type in these 2 things. First is your heading. So I'll copy it from here, drag and drop this heading, paste in my text, go to style. Now I'll change the color to 2B, which is this color. We have already preset this color. Change the font family to Poppins, and do some changes over here. Now first of all, for the font size, I'll make it 20 pixels. I don't want it this big, and you can make it bolder at 600 or 500 pixels. Then after that, we have to add this text editor at the bottom. So for this text editor, we just want this simple text. I'll copy it, paste it over here like this. Go to style, let's style this thing as well. For this color, I want this to be 47 color, which is this color. And for this also, we'll set this to Poppins. Now we don't have to do anything else. This looks much better. Okay, it is looking very much similar to this one. There is one small change I'll explain. In fact, let's do that right now. If you see right now, the icon is floating at top, and over here, if you see, the icon is in the middle, in the center, vertically. So if you want to do this thing, if you want to fix this thing, you can click on this option, edit section, and under vertical align, you can make it middle. And for inner section as well, for this inner section, select this thing, vertical align, make it middle. Okay, now it looks much better. Now click on update. Now once you do this thing, you can do one thing. You can duplicate this column, not this one. you can copy this inner column, paste it over here, and again paste it over here. Now I just need to do some changes in the icon and all. So click on this icon. For this we want this headphone icon. So I'll search for that icon. And this is the one I have selected in the demo website. So I'll select this thing, click on open. Now for the title and subtitle, I just will copy this thing from here, paste it over here, copy the subtitle. So you can see everything becomes so much easier after this thing. Okay, now this is how it looks like. I'll click on update again. Now finally I want to do one thing. If you want to do this thing, as you can see, we have this small border over here, very light border. So I'll do one thing. I'll select this middle one, middle column. Okay, I'll select this option, edit column. I'll go to style, border, and under border type, make it solid, and under width, only for left and right, type in 1, only for left and right. And for border color, you can set it at any light gray color like this one. And let me show you like this. This is how it will look like. Now again, you can just go ahead and click on update. This section is also created. Now just two more sections are left. This one and this one. This section is actually very much similar to this one. So we can again save us a lot of time. Simply copy this, come over here at the bottom, paste it. Now you can change the title and subtitle. So here the title is, this is the subtitle trending now. And after that we have a title, which is this one, popular this week. Okay, let's change this thing. And now we can also change the shortcode. So here we were displaying featured. I don't want to display featured. I want to display random. So you can do one thing. You can come back to this shortcode option and you can search for this option. Let's see. Yeah, under this option, you'll see under newest product, latest product, copy this shortcode. Obviously, we don't want to display latest product. I want to change this thing. So you can just do one thing. Under order by, it is written ID. Okay, so basically displays the latest product. I want to change this thing. Instead of ID, type in RAND. So it will become random. Now it will display random products. So if you just update this page, now it will display only random products. If you want to display popular products or some other type of products, you can copy that shortcode from here. For example, as you can see, best selling, this could be entered over here. So these things can be entered. So you just have to change the shortcode and this is how it will look like. And finally, we have the last section, Instagram section. So title and subtitle is same. So I'll copy it from here. Okay, so I'll copy this title subtitle thing, paste it at the bottom, and below this thing, we just need this column. In this row, as you can see, we have divided this row into 5 columns. So I'll add a new row, divide it into 5 columns. Now for the section setting or row setting, we have to do few changes. So here, first of all, under content width, we have to make it full width, because if you see, this is full width, this is touching both the sides and there is no space or no gap between each column, between each images. So I'll make it full width, and under column gap, I'll make it no gap. And after that, make sure this thing is tick mark for you. Stretch section, make it yes. Now you can simply go ahead and add different images in these columns. So you can just use this image element, drag and drop it over here, upload your image. Now these images are also given to you under Instagram folder. These 5 images are given to you. So you can now just go ahead, select one by one. So I'll select this one first. I'll copy it, paste it under all these columns. I just need to now change the image. Now I'll click on the second one, change the image to second one, or whatever image you want. Click on third one, change the image. Click on fourth one, change this image. And finally click on fifth one and change this image. Okay, now this is how it looks like. You can just click on update, and this is now 100% completed. Your home page is now 100% completed, and this is how it looks like. Now once you complete your home page, you should always see how your page is looking on mobile phone and on tablet, especially on mobile phone, because most of the people will be visiting your website on mobile phone. So to see that thing, you can see this icon over here at the bottom left corner, responsive mode, this desktop icon. Click on that and select mobile. Now as you can see, this is how your website is looking in mobile phone. Let's start from top. Let's fix these things. So this first text looks good, but this second text, this heading does not look good on mobile. So I can just do few things. I can just change the size of this one. Okay. And I can also do one thing. I can change the line height. So under line height, I'll type in maybe 1 EM or maybe 1.2 EM. Okay, 1.2 or 1.3, whatever you like, you can select that option. For this text also, I think I can decrease the size a little bit. Let's see, maybe 12 pixels. And if you want to do some more changes, you can do it. Now for this text and for the title and subtitle also, I think the title size is pretty big. So I can change this size to maybe 28. And for the subtitle, I can change this size to, let's see, maybe 12 or 13 pixels. It's looking good. Now to save some time, you can do one thing. You can right click on this, click on copy, and come over here, right click on this, paste style. So this will paste it this style. Similarly, right click on this heading, click on copy, then right click on this heading, click on paste style. So it will make it this style for mobile phone. This is happening only for mobile phone. For all the other things, it will be same. Now for this thing, I can do one thing. For mobile phone, I can make everything center aligned because it is not looking that great. So I'll go to content, I'll make it center. For this also, I'll make it center, which is over here. I can make it from here also center. Go ahead, make everything center aligned like this. Select this option, make it center align. Select all these options, make it center aligned like this. This also. So for mobile phone, I am making everything center aligned. And again, paste style. Now right now, if you see on mobile phone, it is displaying one image or one product per row. But I'll show you at the end of the video how you can display 2 or 3 products per row. I would not recommend that, but I'll show you how you can do that. So if you want to do that thing, you can do it as well. Right, so as you can see, this is now looking perfect. Similarly, you can now go ahead, change how your website looks on tablet. Now, as you can see, it looks perfect on mobile phone. Again, we can come back to desktop. So click on this icon, come back to desktop, and with this, your homepage is now 100% completed. You can now cut this page. But I guess now it's time to create other pages. So some other pages are left, like your track order page, your contact page, blog page. These pages are left. So let's see how we can create them as well. Come back to your dashboard, click on pages again. Let's first create our track order page. So click on add new. And over here, you can give it any title. I'll just name it track order. And now inside this, you have to add a shortcode. So click on this plus button and search for shortcode element, which is this. Select this option. Again, come back to this page, WooCommerce shortcode page. And here at the top, you will see this shortcode, which shows the order tracking form. So copy this shortcode, WooCommerce order tracking, copy it, paste it under this shortcode option, publish this page. Now, if you open this page in a new tab, let's see how it looks. Now, as you can see, it has this option. Now a customer can enter the order ID, billing email, and they can see or they can track their order. Now, the second page that I want to create is the blog page. So I'll click on this add new button. Let's give it a title of blog. And we don't have to do any settings over here. Just click on publish, and after that we have to set this page as our blog page. So just like we set our home page as our home page, this is the page also we have to set. So again, come back to your dashboard, hover over settings, which is at the bottom, and click on reading again. And under post page, select the blog page and click on save changes. Now blog page will be created for you if you go to pages, and if you open this page in a new tab. Now as you can see, all the blogs will display on this page. Now by default, there is one blog created for you, hello world. That is a demo blog. We can just delete this thing. And now let me show you how you can create your own blog post. So if you come back to your dashboard, you have to first click on post from the left hand side. And now as you can see, hello world is created. I'll just delete it because this is a dummy post. Now to create a new post, we'll click on add new. If you again come back to this page, click on blog. Now let's open a single blog just to see this style. So this is your featured image. This is your title, then some meta description. And after that, you have your content. So this is how everything looks like. Now I'll do one thing. I'll copy everything from here and come back to this page, paste everything under content. First you have to enter title, but because I've copied the content, let me just enter the content. Now when you paste in the content, as you can see, everything is automatically aligned. So basically everything is automatically designed for you. A paragraph or this image is already added for you, as you can see. So if you want to delete this image, you can do one thing, right click on this, or you can just click on this 3 dots icon and you can click on remove, or you can just delete this thing from here. So I'll just remove this block, and this is this style for block quote. So if you want to, again, I'll do one thing. I'll remove this block quote as well, just so that I can show you from scratch. Now suppose if I want to change or if I want to convert this thing into a block quote. So I'll select this thing and you will see this option at the very beginning, this icon. And when you hover that, it says change block quote type or style. Click on that thing and select this quote style. Now as you can see, it has this block quote style, and here under quotation you can type in some name. For example, I'll just type in John Doe. Similarly, if you want to add any image anywhere, you can select this option, or you can add your image from here. So maybe let me do one thing. Let me just add a new option. Click on this plus button and add an image from here. So search for image, which is over here. Select this image. This image is added. You can now click on upload, or if you have this image in your media library, click on media library and upload this image from here. Maybe let me upload maybe this image. Click on select. This image is added. Now you can resize this image like this. Okay, you can add some caption over here. And if you also want to add some text, you can do that thing as well. Or if you want to do one thing, you can delete this. You can add some columns, and inside those columns, you can add your image and all. For example, I can click on this add blog and I can search for column. And here, as you can see, columns, I'll click on this thing. Maybe I want 2 columns. So just like Elementor, as you can see, this is working. Or by the way, if you want to do one thing, if you want to create this blog post using Elementor, you can just click on this button, edit with Elementor, and you can create your blog post with Elementor as well. I'm not focusing very much on this because this is not really important. We have seen all the important product related and shop related, e-commerce related things. Now in this column, you can add, in the left hand side, you can add some image. Okay, maybe from media library, maybe this image. And at the right column, if you want to add some text, you can select paragraph, and maybe let me just paste in this text like this. Okay, so you can do it like this. And after that, once it is completed, you can again click on post. You can give it any category. Now remember, this category is totally different from your product category. This is all related to blog. I'll just give it a category name of news. Click on add new category. You can give some tags, and you can also set a featured image, which would look something like this, which would display at the top of this blog post. So I'll upload some image as the featured image. Maybe let me upload this image. So I'll just select this image as the featured image and click on set featured image. Click on publish. So this is how you create your blog. Now obviously you can just go ahead, follow the same process, and obviously we forgot to add the title. This is the title. Copy it, paste it over here, and update this post again. This blog post is created for you if you open this. Okay, as you can see, this is how it looks like. The image was pretty small for featured image. I would recommend you to upload a bigger image as your featured image. And this is how your blog is created. Now let's create our contact page. In fact, let's not create our contact page because that will take a lot of time. I'm giving you the contact page. You can simply import that page. So click on pages. Click on add new to add a new page. Give it a title of contact page or just contact, and click on publish. Now once you click on publish, you can click on edit with Elementor to design this page. Now as I said earlier, we don't have to do it from scratch. I'll give you the layout that you can simply import. So to import this contact page layout, you can click on this icon, add template. Go to my templates. You'll see right now it is empty, so we can import a new one. Click on this icon, upload icon, import template icon. Now click on select file. And again, as I said earlier, there is a link given in the video description below. When you click on that link, you can download a zip file. In that zip file, you will have all these different files. And in that, you will see this contact page file. Select this file and click on open. And now as you can see, the name of this file will be contact us Woostify. Now you can import, or you can simply insert this file over here. And this is how it will look like. We have your map, and after that we have some details over here. First of all, let's change the map. So you click on this small pencil icon if you see. Click on this thing, and instead of this address, enter your own address. So if I just enter Mumbai over here, it will display the Mumbai map. You can zoom in or zoom out like this. You can change the height of this map and all. You can enter exact location and it will display that location for you. Now, instead of this phone number, you can enter your phone number. So just click on this. Instead of this phone number, if you want to upload or if you want to enter your phone number, whatever it is, you can do that. Similarly, instead of this address, if you want to add your own address, and instead of this email address, if you want to add your email address, you can do it from here. Now you can also change the style of this title and all. So maybe let's change the color to this main color and let's make it Poppins. And because this is heading, you can increase the size a little bit. Okay, like this. Make it bolder. I'll copy it, paste this same style over here. Okay, this is how it looks like. Now click on update. Now you'll notice that your contact form is not displayed over here because of this shortcode. You do one thing, delete this shortcode, and now you can enter your own shortcode. So go back to your dashboard, and over here you will see this option, contact option at the left hand side. You have one contact form automatically created for you. So if you just copy this shortcode and if you paste it over here, this is how your form looks like. Obviously it looks really bad, but if we don't want a form like this, so you can do one thing, again open that file that you have imported or that you have downloaded from my website blogtoot.com, and after that edit this contact form, delete everything that is present in this form and open this file. This is the one contact form file. Open this. This is how it will look like. Copy everything from this file, paste it over here and click on save. Now once you do that, again come back to this page. First click on update to update these changes, and after that if you just refresh this page, now as you can see your contact form looks so much better. So this is how this thing works. I want to do one more thing. I want to change the color of this thing to maybe this 2B color and make it Poppins. Copy style and paste this style over here. Okay, now click on update, and with this your contact form is also created. Right, so with this all the pages that we needed to create are now 100% done. Now we need to do one thing. We can now create our menu and footer and all, because right now we don't have a menu yet. So let's create a new menu, and to do that thing, hover over appearance and click on menus. Now first of all, let's give it a name. So first I want to create my main menu. So I'll give it a title of main menu. Click on create menu, and after that you have to select all the different pages that you want to display in this menu. So I want to display my home page, blog page, my contact page, a shop page, my account page. I don't want to display this because my account icon is already given over here, so I don't want to display that thing. Wish list also, as you can see, this wish list icon, heart icon is given. I can enter this track order page and click on add to menu. Now once you add these links, after that make sure to always tick mark this primary menu at the bottom and click on save menu. Now again, if you come back to this website and refresh it, you can see your menu is now present over here. Now similarly, you can do one more thing. If you see in the footer, these two things are also menu, this and this one. Okay, so if you want, you can also create a menu or a few menus for your footer as well. So let's do that. So to create a menu, you can again click on this link, create a new menu. Now let me name it footer 1 and 2. So first footer 1. Now in this one, I want to display maybe my home, blog, contact and my account link, or maybe home, blog, contact and shop page link. Click on add to menu. Now this time you don't need to tick mark anything at the bottom, just click on save menu. Now to create new footer menu, I'll click on create a new menu. Just name it footer 2. If you want to name it anything else, you can do that obviously. And under this, I want to display my wish list, track order and my account links. Okay. Now again, just click on save menu. Now once you do that, you can now do one thing. You can now start creating your footer elements. Okay, your footer at the bottom. Now before we do that, first click on customize, because first we have to select how many columns you want for our footer. So once you click on customize, you will see this layout option. Click on that, and under this you will see footer option. Select this option, and by default, as you can see, it is footer column width is 0, make it 4, or if you want 3, make it 3. Now as you can see, there is this footer element is created for you. Now you can just first of all click on publish, and now you can just cut this page. Again, come back to this page, and now under appearance, click on widgets, and here you have your footer widget. Now the very first thing that we need to display in our footer is this thing, about thing. So you'll have your website's name, you have some text or something written about your company in few lines, and after that we have some social media icons. Now for this also, I've given you a file. You can simply import that file, and let me show you how you can do that. First, come back to this page and search for custom HTML, which is this one. You can simply drag and drop this option under footer widget. Now you can open the file that you have downloaded, and in this you will see this option, footer about. Open this one, copy everything from this file, come back to this page and paste it over here. Now you can do just things. For example, instead of Woostify, if you want to display your own website's name, it will display it like this. So maybe instead of Woostify, I'll type in Fahem Media over here. Okay. And similarly, instead of this 3 lines, if you want to type something else, you can do that. And instead of your Facebook link, all those links can be changed from here. Okay, these links can be changed from here. Once it is done, just click on save. So this was your first element. Now the second and third element is just simple menu that we have already created. I'll just copy the title, and to add a menu, you'll use this option, navigation menu. You can click on this and select footer widget, click on add widget. First, let's add a title. So I'll give it a title of shop, select footer 1, click on save. Do the same thing, use navigation menu. And this time let's give it a title of support or anything else and select footer 2 and click on save. And finally, we want this newsletter thing. So I'll again do one thing. There is another file given to you. If you open this thing, footer subscribe, open it, copy everything from here, come back to this page. And this time you have to select the text element. If you scroll down at the bottom, you'll see the text element. Select this, make sure footer widget is selected, click on add widget. Now go to your text side. So not in visual, go to text and paste in this thing. Now if you come back to visual, this is how it will look like. Now this shortcode is for this form. But before this form, we also have this title. So I'll copy the title, paste it under title. And we also have this simple text. So if you want any text to be written or typed in over here, you can just type in at top. Now click on save. Let's again come back to this page and refresh it. Go at the bottom. Okay, so everything looks good. As you can see, the about, navigation menu, everything looks good. I just did one small mistake over here. Here the actual shortcode is displayed. So you can do one thing, delete this shortcode. I just cut this shortcode from here and paste it under contact option. So click on contact and add a new contact form. Click on add new. Give it any title. I'll just give it a title of footer, just footer. Delete everything from here, paste in this shortcode, click on save. Now once you click on save, you will get a new shortcode from here. Copy this shortcode, come back to this page and paste in this thing over here. Now click on save. Let's try it again. Refresh this page. And now as you can see, this is how it will look like. So this is 100% fixed. So with this, your header and footer is also completed. Now a few more things are left. If you go to your shop page, this is how your shop page is looking right now. And if you see your shop page in the demo website, this is looking much better. So let's see how we can have a shop page like this. Here also we have some sidebar. We have few widgets in the sidebar. And instead of right sidebar, first of all, we have to make it left and we have to add these useful widgets in this one. So let's see how we can do this. Okay, so for this, again, come back to your dashboard. And here this time we have to use this option, WooCommerce Sidebar. Now the very first thing that we need in our WooCommerce Sidebar is product search. So if you want to search for any product, you can use this search bar. And you will see this option over here. If you scroll down, you will see this product search. Select this option and this time you have to select WooCommerce Sidebar. Select it and click on add widget. This widget is added at the top. Then after that, we want to use filter by price. So you will see this option. If you see it over here, as you can see, filter products by price, you can add this option as well. Then after that, we have categories, color and product tags. So first let's add product categories, which is over here. Select this, again click on add widget. And I don't want to show hierarchy, so I'll just untick that thing. And then after that, we have product filter products by attribute. Okay, and you can filter by color, by size. You can add both the option. Let's add both options, filter by color and filter by size. Let's give it a title of size, filter by size. And this time in the top one, let's give it a title of filter by color and make sure you select the attribute, color and size. And finally, we want to select this option, product tag cloud, at the bottom. Okay. Now, once you do this thing again, if you come back to this page and refresh it, you can see everything is working fine. We just have to make it left. We just have to bring this sidebar at the left hand side. But you can see the widgets are working properly. We have all the widgets that we need. Now let's see the blog page. So if you click on your blog page, here also, as you can see, we don't have any important options over here. Whereas if you see the blog page in the demo website, here as you can see, we have some beautiful and useful widgets over here. So let's see how we can add these options as well. So for this time we'll be using main sidebar. Now I don't want to display any one of these options. I just want this search bar at the top, which is the regular search bar. I do want the categories, but between that thing after search bar, I want to use recent post. Don't use this regular recent post. You will see one recent post over here, not this one. Go at the bottom and select this option, Woostify recent post with thumbnail. Select this option, main sidebar, and click on add widget. And if you want to display 4, 5 number of posts, recent post, you can select that option. Then after that we have categories, we have added that, and finally we have tags. So you just have to select this regular tag. Here it is, tag cloud. Select this option, click on add widget, and under title, let's give it a title of popular tags. Now click on save. Again, if you come back to this page and refresh it, as you can see, it has all the options. It looks totally different, but don't worry, we'll fix this thing. Now let's do one thing again, go back to our website or go back to your main home page and let's click on customize. So now we are going to finally do the main customization setting, main website designing and styling. And we'll do it step by step. We'll cover every single option over here. So the very first option is this option, site identity. If you click on this thing, you can upload your logo from here. So if you have any logo, you can upload it from here. Similarly, if you want, you can upload a regular retina logo. If you want, you can have a different logo for mobile phone. You can change your website title. You can change your tagline, basically, which is your description. You can also upload a fav icon or site icon over here. Once you do that, you can come back and you can control the layout. The very first thing we have over here is this site container. Now the default width is 1200. Let me explain you what this container is. If I type in 800, you'll see the changes over here. And actually let me make it even smaller, 600. And now as you can see, when you select 600, what happens is you see the menu over here. Everything comes under 600 width. The changes is not happening on the home page because we have changed the layout of the home page. Instead of the regular layout, we have made it full width stretched, if you remember this thing. So I would recommend you to just keep it at 1200. I was just explaining you and showing you how it works. But make sure you just don't change this width. Similarly, if you want anything, any color for the background or any image for the background, you can have that option as well. Then after that, we have the top bar. So if you want to enable top bar like we have enabled over here in the demo website, you can have this thing as well. Come back to this page and you can first of all select the space and all. So maybe for top bar, let's select 50 pixels. This is how, as you can see, it will look like. It is looking pretty big. Let's select 25 or maybe 15 pixels. Okay, 15 looks good. I'll type in this thing at the bottom or in the center. And after that, we can change the color as well. So background color, I don't want this color. I want this default color. Okay. So let's get it from here. Let's try again. Okay. Copy this color code. Paste it over here. All right. Looks good. I think we can just make this space 0. Okay, it looks good. Or if you want, you can just add a little bit, maybe 2 or 3 pixels, and after that click on publish. If you want, you can also add some content at left and right. So you can add your phone number or your customer care number, those kind of things at the left hand side or the right hand side. Then we have the normal header, which is this header. Now in the free version, you just have one header layout, but in the premium version, you have many options. Now the header background color is this white color. If you want to change this thing to some other color, you can obviously do that. Then after that, you have some more options. For example, what all elements do you want in the header? So we want the menu. If you just select this no, menu will disappear from here, as you can see. Similarly, if you don't want any option, for example, if you don't want this search icon or if you don't want any one of these icons, for example, if I don't want the account icon, I can just make it no. That icon will disappear, as you can see. Again, if you want it back, you can just select this option. Now let me again just click on publish and come back. Another option is header transparent. If you want to make your header transparent, you can select this thing. Then we have the page header. Right now, if you see any page, whether it's blog page, contact page, we don't have any header at top. But if you want, you can enable this thing. If you enable this thing, you will see this header. One option will be added over here, as you can see. This will display the title and all. If you want, you can change the style. You can make it center, you can make it left, you can right. And you can also change the background color. For example, instead of this, maybe let's select white color or blue color or any other color. So you can have these options. I don't want this header style, so I can just delete this thing and click on publish. Then we have the blog option. So if you see the blog page right now, it is looking really bad. We want to fix this thing. I want this design for my blog page, the first one, and this is how it will look like. And what all do you want to display? So whether you want to display the featured image or not, whether you want to display the title or not, you can select these options. After this, we have the single blog post. So select this blog style and let's open a single blog post. I think there is some problem going on with the blog page or with the blog functionality. As you can see, not everything is looking good. So I would recommend you to wait for some time. This is probably some bug. It will be fixed by the time you watch this video. So let's just skip this thing. Now let's come back to sidebar. So if you select sidebar, you can have a default sidebar, and if you want, you can have different sidebars for different pages. For example, for the shop page, we wanted left sidebar. So you'll see this option, shop or archive page. Let's select left sidebar over here. And now as you can see, this is fixed. You can also control sidebar with percentage. So right now it is 20%. If you make it 50%, now as you can see, this is how it will look like. Obviously we don't want to do that, but I just wanted to show you that you can do it like this. Similarly for footer, we have already seen footer. In the footer, you can do one thing, you can change the copyright text. Right now it says copyright 2021, your website name powered by Woostify. I want to remove this text, powered by Woostify, and I want to type in made by Nayesh Sheikh or anything like that. Now as you can see, this is also changed. You can also do few things. You can change the background color, link color, text color. Everything can be changed from here. Then scroll to top option, this button, whether you want this button or not and what size. So this is the regular size, 17 pixels. If you want to increase this thing, now as you can see, now it is 25 pixels. If you want, you can also make it circular. This is rectangular. If you type in border radius 50, now as you can see, this is circular. So you can control all these things. You can change the background color, you can change the color and all. Everything can be controlled from here. Again, come back. Now let's select color, which is very important. Now the default color throughout the website you will see is this dark blue color. Instead of this color, I want this color, which you have copied over here. The default color that we are using over here, this is the one. I'll copy the color code, come back to this website and just replace it with this color. And now as you can see, everything will become this default color. So if you see menu icons, if you see these icons, those different notices, if you go at the bottom, all the links, or everything will be changed. Even this button, back to top button, everything will be changed to this default color. Now for button, if you see the shop page, now here wherever this button is used, it is still this color. So again, for this color also, for button also, I want to change this color. And now as you can see, this one is also changed. Again, you can change the border radius for the button. For example, if you want a rectangular button, you can just make it 0. And now as you can see, it is a rectangular button. If you want to make it circular, just type in 50. Now again, come back, select typography, body, and make sure under body it is Poppins. And rest everything looks good. Primary menu also it is Poppins. Heading also is Poppins. I think we have missed one more thing. Under color, you see this text color. I want to change this text color. This is very light gray color. So you can see the title color is this light gray color. I don't want this color. You can see this color over here. So I want to change this color. Instead of 8F, 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 I want to make it 474747. Okay. So this will give you this a little bit darker color. Now click on publish. Again, come back. Now let's select this very important option, WooCommerce option. Very first thing, if you want to display a site notice, you can enable this thing. So it will display this notice that this is a demo website for testing purposes and orders will not be fulfilled. Or obviously, if you want to change the text, you can do that thing as well. Now under product catalog, I want to change the image. I want to change the aspect ratio of this image. So you can see, or if you want to do one thing under mobile phone, if you see right now, one image is showing at once. Okay, in one row, one image is showing. Now if you want to make it 2, just increase this thing to 2 and now you can see the changes over here. Now there are 2 images showing per row and you can see this is only for mobile phone. If you go to tablet, it is 2. If you go to this desktop, it is 3. So you can control these things from here. Okay, this is how it is done. Again, just click on publish. Now again, come back and next option is product images. By default, the ratio is 1:1. I want to make a custom ratio of 3:4. Depending on your image, obviously my image is like this. So that is the reason why I'm selecting 3:4. If you have a square image, you can just select 1:1. Or if you have different type of image, you can change the ratio of this image. Again, just click on publish, come back. Then we have the checkout option. So if you see the checkout page, let me show you. This is a regular checkout page, single step checkout page. If you want to make it multi-step, just select this option. Now as you can see, it is 3 steps. First, you just enter your billing detail. In the next step, you enter your delivery detail, and third step, you make the payment. And if you want to make it distraction free checkout, so when you select this thing, all the different links as you see at the top, this menu, all the different cart icons, everything will be disappeared. If I make it on, So we don't have any distraction for the customer when they come to the checkout page. We just want to focus them on the checkout. So you can enable this option as well. Then we have the shop archive page. So again, let me go back to the shop page. Now here is the shop page. If you come back to this page, you can control few things from here. First of all, shop structure. So whether you want to display the title, breadcrumb, result count, product filtering. So this is the product filtering. This is the result count and title and all shop page, those titles. Then for the product style, if you want to have any border and for this image, for example, if I select dashed, let me show you. Now, as you can see, we have this border dashed border all around this image. So if you want, you can have this option. I will select none. Product content, everything is center. If you want to make it left or right, you can select this option. Now, as you can see, everything is now left. I'm just keeping it at center. And whether you want to display product category, equal product content and all. So if you want to enable product category, now it will also display this category. I don't want this thing. So I'll just disable that option. Then for product image, the regular effect is this, swap effect. When you hover over any image, the image changes to some other image. If you want, you can just have a regular zoom layout or zoom animation. So when you hover over this image now, the image just gets zoomed in. So you can have this option as well. Sale tag, whenever the product is on sale, you can show that tag and you can control the background color and all. For example, you can see over here, there is some 16% discount is going on this product. The background color is this. If you want to change this thing to maybe this red color, a little bit lighter red color, this is how it will look like. You can also change the layout or the position. So instead of left, you can make it right. And you can also change some text. So text is sale. Now, as you can see, or if you want, you can display the number which was displayed. So if you just delete this thing, it will display the number. If you want to make it square, you can select this option and you can change this size and all. So all these things depend on you. Similarly for out of stock label. So when the product is out of stock, it will display a similar label over here. Now for wishlist button, right now it is over here, as you can see at top right corner. If you want, you can bring it at bottom right corner like this. Okay. Similarly for add to cart, this is how the add to cart, the price is converted into add to cart when you hover over this. If you want, you can have a different dedicated add to cart button like this. Or if you want, you can have an add to cart button on hover like this. Or if you want, you can just have this small icon as your add to cart button, as you can see. So these options are available. I'll just keep it at default, this one. Now, if you want to change some styling over here, you can do that thing as well. Again, I'll come back to this page. Now it's time for single product. So if you open any single product, this is how this one looks like. You can do some changes. You can control this thing as well for general option. For example, if you don't want this breadcrumb, this is breadcrumb, this is product navigation. If you don't want similarly Ajax add to cart button, I don't want this add to cart button, for example. I just want this website as a catalog website. So you can delete or you can remove this add to cart button. You can remove this breadcrumb if you want from here. That thing will be removed. You can also remove the product navigation. So everything can be controlled from here. I would recommend you to just bring it back to default. I was just trying to show you that this is how it is done. Similarly for content background, this color is using. If I want, I can make it white color background. Okay, this is how it will look with white color background. Okay, I think it is looking good. So I'll just keep it and click on publish. Now, if you want to upload that trust badge image, I have given you this image as well. Under media, you will see, or maybe not under media, it is given over here. As you can see, save checkout, select this option and click on open. Now click on choose image and now it will display this image over here like this. Okay. Similarly for product images, this is how it is looking. Gallery images is displayed over here. If you want product image at top and gallery images at bottom, you can have this thing. Or if you want, you can have a style like this one as well. Okay. Now as you can see, it is displaying all the images at once. So there are different effects, whatever layout you want, you can select this option. And for add to cart button, you can change the style, color and everything from here. So this is the default color. If you want to change the background color, hover background color and all those things, you can change it from here. Again, if you come back to this page, the cart page. So if you now go to your cart page, which is over here. Now in the cart page, as you can see, we have left and right. If you want, you can make it top and bottom. So this thing will become at top and this at bottom. I like the left and right version. So I'll keep it at this and click on publish. Again, if you come back to this thing, this is finished. Now menu we have already seen, widgets we have seen, rest everything is just good. I'll just cut this page now. Now as I said you earlier, there is a premium version of Woostify also available. So if you click on that link, or if you just type in blogdude.com/Woostify, you will be redirected to this website, and you can also purchase the premium version. If you click on pricing, you can see it is very affordable, just $49 for 1 year on one website. And even after 1 year, if you don't want to renew this thing, it will keep on continuing and working on your website. You don't have to purchase it again. It is not like after 1 year, if you don't renew it, your website will stop working. That is not the case. Even if you don't renew it, your website will keep on working. So if you want, you can, I would highly recommend you to just purchase also the premium version, because with the premium version, we have so many different options. If you go to the pro version over here, you can see we have header and footer builder, we have WooCommerce builder, some dedicated and exclusive Elementor add-ons, we have sale notification, buy now button, mega menu, quick view, so many different amazing features, and these guys keep on adding more and more features to the premium version. So I would highly recommend you to use this thing. It will be really useful. Let me actually show you a website which I've created using this pro version. So as you can see, this is one of the websites that I've created using the pro version. You can see you'll get sale notification whenever customer comes to your website. They will keep on getting this sale notification at the bottom left corner that 150 people or so many people is viewing or is seeing this product. You have this header builder, you have dedicated footer builder, you have so many more options. As you can see, we have the quick view option. If you click on this thing, you can see a quick view of this page. Similarly, if you open a single product, you can see some more things. You have this sale notification, or you have this sale countdown. You can have a sale countdown for 24 hours or for some time, and you also have a direct buy now button. So if you click on this thing, you will directly be redirected to the checkout page. So you have all these different options. We have some more options. If you want to control your header, you can click on this option. You can build your own custom header. Here we had only one header style. We could not do any changes over here, but in this option, you can change the header. For example, if you see right now, you have your logo over here. Now, then after that, you have the menu, and after that, you have this search bar. Maybe I want to do one thing. I don't want my menu, so I'll just delete this menu, and I want my search bar over here, and I don't want this column. So I want my search bar to be pretty big. So I'll do one thing. I'll change this to 25, or maybe not 25. Let's make it 15. This will be, let's select 75. And now as you can see, my search bar is so big over here in the center. And if you want to add some more things at top, you can click on this option and you can search for those options and you can add your own option. Similarly, we have different, languages option, English and France. If you want to change this thing, or if you want to convert, or if you want to translate this website, or if you want to have some more options, you can have them as well. If you see this option, when you scroll down, you have this option, WooCommerce or Woostify cart, Woostify my account, Woostify theme. All these options are available for you. For example, if you want to add menu, you can use this WooCommerce nav menu and you can select which menu you want. So maybe I want to display the primary menu over here, and now it will display my menu. You can select a layout. I just want a drop down layout. So it will display this menu like this. And maybe let me do one thing. Let me bring this menu over here. Okay, let me add another column, add new column. And I want to bring this menu over here. I also want to change the layout of everything. And now as you can see, you can totally control how your header looks on your website. Now if I just publish it, come back to my website, this will be the default header now. Now as you can see, this is how your header is looking. This is your menu. You have a nice big search bar, and this is a Ajax search bar. So for example, if I search for something, for example, let me see. Okay, so maybe let me search for toilet paper. Now, as you can see, when you just search for this, it will give you real-time results over here. So a customer can simply click on this thing and they will be redirected to the page. They don't have to go to the search page for this. So this is also a very important feature. Similarly, you can do one more thing. You can see this is how the default layout of the single page, a single product page looks like. You can do one thing using the theme builder with Woostify. You can totally customize how your single product page looks like, how your shop page looks like. For example, if you don't want this image over here, gallery image, if you want to bring this image maybe at the right hand side, if you want to bring your title at bottom, or whatever you want to do it, you can create your own custom layout. Just like we created a custom layout for the header, for this menu and for header, you can create a custom layout for the single product page and for the shop page and so on. Now I wanted to cover some of these things in this tutorial, but as you can see, this tutorial is already getting so lengthier, so I don't want to include this thing over here. For the premium version of Woostify, I'll be creating another dedicated video for that, so make sure you guys watch that video. Alright, so with this we have successfully completed this tutorial. I hope you guys find this tutorial helpful. I hope you guys learned something new. Now if you find this tutorial helpful, make sure you guys subscribe and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any future notifications. If you like this video, give a thumbs up to this video, share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you use. And throughout the video, if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can always leave them in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next one.